All right, sorry for at zero for a while. What's up? What's up? Hey everyone, I'm Alex Kress from Foodmill Gaming here, and yeah, I'm back a little bit late today, but we've got fresh shrink wrapped Carbonite box here to crack that we'll get going in just a few minutes. We've got a couple TCG player orders to open as well. And yeah, and then we'll play some Obi-Wan here. If you haven't, you've probably seen it already, but I have my PSA 7 Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Pretty excited to play with him so far. And yeah, I think I sent out my little advertisement across the SLU Discord universe, so I think I'm good to get going. But how's everyone's Monday going? Happy almost St. Patrick's Day. Happy almost my birthday. My birthday's in what, 20 days from today, so I'm pretty excited. Also Adepticon here in Milwaukee, so I'll start by opening up these TCG player orders. And ooh, let's see what we got here. Ordered this originally for Jin, but still just a good card. Then in hindsight, I didn't realize Galen. He's gonna be in the silver packs in Atlanta this set. So it's now I feel kind of silly for buying these for 25 each, but these Galens are pretty sick. So there's already 2 on TCG player. I was like, don't mind if I do. I'll buy each of them. And let's see, is this gonna be the other one? Let's find out. I realized I like doing like a weekly order of like a small-ish order of TCG player cards, like cheap hyperspace foil or something. Yeah, bold of me to assume the pricing will be there. That is true. That's true. We got our third Chairman Papa Noida kind of impulse purchase that once we try it with Jin, and now we're like maybe not playing Jin, but still I like it with the red sleeve to match the card, I guess. I should make sure I actually immediately get some sleeves on these, so give me a second here, and then we'll get going on the Carbonite box. So, let me, actually I can wait, the sleeves can wait for just a second. Actually, I didn't grab the sleeves because of the Carbonite box. Give me a second, folks. I was just thinking, I'm glad I wore pants today. Classic streamer joke, right? Or Zoom meeting joke. All right, we got a bunch of inner sleeves here. I realized I'm not gonna make the mistake I made last set where I didn't immediately sleeve up my Carbonite or like my foils, and then a bunch of them crinkled. So, yeah. Need to get on at this set, because if you know me, you know I've been very slacking on my sorting. I have my set 5 unsorted and set 6 and now set 7. So as a result, I'm like making myself not buy as much set 6, 7 products, at least not yet. I started with 1 Carbonite box, not 2 or 3 or 4 that I've gotten for some other sets. But all right, I think I might try the top-down camera for the Carbonite box opening, and let's see here. Let me make a little adjustment. Make the viewing experience a little bit better. So I'm going to try that. And then set up the camera here. We will see how this goes. This is the same setup I did for like the steel builds I did on stream a couple weeks ago. So, yes. All right. So there is our... Well, I don't even need that much space for it, actually, so it's not like we're sorting like a pre-release. So let me actually zoom in a little bit. Shout out to Font Awesome, one of the sponsors, which we'll be getting more details about soon. We don't already know what Font Awesome is, but yeah. So we got a Carbonite box here. Let me fix this cord; it's gonna be in the way. I need to get one of those like little cord. Amateur hour here. I need to get one of those like cord wrap things. But yeah, here we go. Y'all can still hear me okay, right? Let me make sure I'm using the same mic still. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong mic. All right, can y'all hear me okay? I'm using good mic now. I was using the bad mic, not the bad mic, but just a different one for a second there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this box. And yeah, I'm excited. My first sealed product besides the pre-release on Saturday. I'm doing the first sealed product I've opened this set. I know I'm pretty late to the game. You know, other content creators have been opening and everyone else is opening for a week now. But yeah, I'm really excited. So this is obviously a Carbonite box. And we're going to open one pack at a time and just see what we get. So I'll do this. I forgot, I know this camera does that like refocusing thing. I know there's some setting I need to change, but we're gonna open up first pack. What do we got? Do we get a showcase? No, we get a hyperspace Lando. I won't name out every single card, but actually I might need to read some of these cards. Let me actually bring it a little closer there. How's that quality wise? Can you all see okay? I'll just take out like the really good stuff. Oh, this is kind of a bomb for limited. 8 cost 4/7, defeat a 9-liter unit with 4 or less HP. Another limited bomb. Yeah, Lando Leader is the one I definitely need to try more. I'll probably stream him maybe even tomorrow, possibly. So we got the Galen. Tear the ship apart. Ooh, I don't want to get any spoilers. Hyperspace Legendary here. A really interesting card. I don't know whether this one's going to actually be good, just because it's triple aspect, but it's really interesting, right? It just does something that's like you just play when your opponent's resources. Like I think it's just a cool thematic card. And we got oh, I forgot. Is the prestige card at the back now? Oh, I went past it. Oh shit, I went past it. Never mind. Ooh, is this a foil? Foil prestige Jin here. I actually really like this. Is my first time seeing one myself in person. Like I actually kind of this is like I like this kind of background a lot more than the set 5 stock backgrounds. I think it pops. It's really the coloring is really cool. And Jin, yeah, great card there. So we'll leave our prestige cards out. Hyperspace foil Real Durant, which is great. I ended up playing. He's so thematic and strong with what's his name? Beckett. Oh my gosh, I blanked on Beckett's name. Forlam, hyperspace foil Forlam. Oh yeah, there's no regular foil, so you get more hyperspace foils, right? And it's more hyperspace. I just realized, right? So Forlam, Wookiee Gorilla, combat exercise. Actually looks pretty nice in hyperspace foil with the green text and the green background. Severine Survivor and Rickety Quadrupper. So nothing too crazy, but it is nice having what 4, 5, 6 hyperspace foils now instead of what 3, and then the rest being hyperspace. That is pretty nice. Might have to get more than one box. We'll see. But yeah, not a crazy pack, but still solid. Well, okay, what we're looking for here. So if I want to get to my locals and play Obi-Wan on Saturday, we really need to open up Cinta and Lando and Ezra. And what are they again? I think Cinta uncommon. Cinta's an uncommon. Ezra is an uncommon, and Lando's a starter set card. So we'll see if we get. It's pretty good odds to get at least one of those right. We'll keep cracking here. It's pack number 2 of 12. RS Singh, no showcase. Watchful. Yeah, I should actually be reading some of these cards to like know that I don't know this set as well as I did last set. Mercenary Fleet actually was a finisher for me, one of my pre-release games. Just a big bomb. Everyday Moralize. Ooh, Axe Forgets, pretty solid 2-drop removal card. I think we'll see some play. Governor Shuttle. Katana. Oh, Asajj. I'm reading another Bounty Hunter unit. Interesting. 5 cost 3/3. Interesting. Yeah, could be good. Ooh, Boba Fett, level 1 prestige. Looks pretty nice. Let me actually center my cards here. Yeah, it looks pretty nice here. Definitely a playable card. So two pretty decent prestiges so far. Ooh, Hyperspace Foil Bix. Gonna throw that in my Padme for sure. Should I even just? No, I'm not gonna take it out yet. Hyperspace Foil 000. Hired Snub Fighter, Pod Racer. All right, nothing else too crazy. But man, I love me some shiny cardboard, folks. That's part of why we're playing this game, right? Over a different kind of game like chess. All right, that's 2 packs in. I'll just go. I guess the pace I'm doing it is fine. I think for streaming today, I'll probably stream until at least 5 or 6 is my thought. Maybe 6, at least 6. So I don't know. I have kind of an unbounded stream. Anyway, Enfys Nest, no showcase. Kill Switch, playable hyperspace card. Flash Events, pretty good. I guess, yeah, I decided this set to no longer really collect as much as I have in the past. Like, I'm not going for a full playset of everything. So really what I care about is, like, the pretty versions of the cards I'm going to play with. Which... Ooh, I see that. Is that going to be a Luke? I peeked ahead. That is a Luke. Oh, level just a non-foil, but still one of the ones I wanted the most. And my third pack here, I've been playing with him in Padme, and he's actually been very good. Like, better than I expected for a card where your opponent chooses, right? I think the theory with him is, like, you get to a point where you kind of force them to take the 5 damage. Like... You get to a point where the board say maybe they're close to lethal or something, but they can't afford to take a 9/7 ready unit. So you get the 5 damage pretty much. Now he's just a 7 cost, 5 damage, 9/7. Been pretty good. So yeah, Luke is awesome. Great pull there. I saw someone in the BMG community got number 6 serialized Luke, which is amazing. I still need to respond to that, but not bad. Hyperspace foils, Cassian. I do like the triple aspect cards just look nice. Like the borders, a lot of them look nice having the multi-color borders and the base cards. Cassian, Terramin, gonna be necessary. Ooh, Hyperspace Foil Mastery. This is a really nice looking card. I really like the foiling on the lightsaber there, and I don't know if y'all seen this one yourself yet, but it's only a common, but still to me it looks really nice. Been trying it in Obi-Wan, not sure if it's good enough over like Obi Saber. But yeah, it just mirrors the foiling a little different. I don't know, maybe it's just the certain cards, but I feel like the foiling is a little bit different, and they're definitely not as crinkled as maybe some of them are in the past. I don't know if that's just me or not, but let me know if anyone else has the same experience. But just a couple packs in here. It's only a third pack, so I don't know. Other card games do it right. They could probably figure out some way to do it right. I would hope. All right, pack number 4. Darth Vader showcase, the one oh my goodness, this is the nice. I was geeking out about this showcase when they first revealed it. Oh my gosh. And wow. Look at that. I might have to build a Vader deck now. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Oh, there's it in the light. To me, it's one of the nicest looking showcases they've made. Period. My hands, even though I just washed them, I'm going straight into a sleeve here. Get a perfect fit inner sleeve. Yeah, the Vader climb. I have to give him to work. My fear is there's not enough support for him, but that could be wrong. It's a very powerful leader. There's a very unique ability on flip. He'll just empty the hand. But we didn't see. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think we saw that much like support for the discard. We have Vaster Rock, but that's about it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to play some Vader this week. Yeah, this is a nice looking showcase. Yeah, I'm gonna have to might be a new one I keep on my desk. I keep my World's Falcon on my desk. It's my number 1. I have my Obi-Wan showcase right now until I start playing with it. And now this Vader showcase is very nice. Yeah, this is just what a scene too. Like to me, one of the best scenes they've made in the post Disney world of Star Wars. I'm not trying to show the glare, but yeah, that is awesome. We're gonna keep that right on top. We'll keep the set of cards over here on the side. Wow. All right, that's the start of the pack. Okay, we gotta see what we're gonna get in the rest of the pack. So yeah, it does look so nice. I mean, who knows? Maybe Vader is one of those leaders too, where it's like it could be better in future sets. Maybe get a little more support, 1 or 2 more cards. Who knows? But our instincts tonight, that's the right decks to crack it. But Hyperspace Mastery is nice. Windfall, a Bix, and we got a Zeb. Ooh, which I think Wu rated is the best card of the set. I do really like Zeb and this showcase, this prestige. Yeah, I'm getting some pretty good prestiges so far. I haven't even looked at all of them in the sets. These are all new to me. It's like my first time seeing these at all. So I've resisted the urge to go on like StarWarsUnlimited.com and look at or SWDB and look at all the variants. But yeah, it's a nice looking Zeb. We got our hyperspace foils now. Urk, Katana, Phoenix Squadron, the ramp card. It's nothing too crazy, but they all look very nice. I don't know. Again, I do think the foiling is a little bit different. It just, to me, there's something visually. Maybe I have to compare it to another last set side by side, but something about it just looks visually different. All right, and this is still great. What a great pack though. Zeb plus Vader, like in the set where isn't it lower rates to get a showcase now as well? So what are we on? Pack number 5. Pack number 5 here. Let me put the Vader somewhere less glare because it's like the best card we pulled. Yeah. All right, Boba Fett. Someone was telling me Boba Fett's actually like a monster in limited. Was that be Carlos? Were you telling me that? I can see. I guess there are a lot of bounty hunters in this set. I almost didn't realize how many there were until I started pulling packs. But collateral damage, cause. Ooh, Lost and Forgotten might be going in, at least in my sideboard, my Obi-Wan deck right now. I just put that in. Looks pretty nice. Hyperspace. Bosk, another nice hyperspace card. Ooh, Defiant Hammerhead. I think it's a cool ability. Not sure if it's gonna see much play. Ooh, Rhodium Detonation, you know, basically a new blast in hyperspace is pretty nice. And we get a Cassian. Ooh, a Cassian Andor. Pretty cool looking prestige. Not sure how much play he'll see. Just I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I feel like the red yellow hero, or not yet, red green hero is kind of like Luke Dadaval, which is a space deck. But I can see this being good. Well, it's really good with Luthen, right? And Luthen, it could be better someday. We'll see. We'll see. The Mandalorian Legendary Hyperspace Foil is pretty solid. That looks pretty nice, actually. Yeah, look at that. That looks like a pretty nice pull. So I might put that one on the side as well. There's a Hyperspace Foil Legendary. I'll just stack them all up, actually. I'll put it on the top. All right, we got Hyperspace Foil Vel, Storm Raider, IG-55. All right, Rebel Blockade Runner is great in limited. I almost one game I lost this, and then another one I had to like. I used some removal spell. I used Lost or Forgotten to kill the Rebel Blockade Runner. It's just a very good in limited 4/5 Savager for 4. You know, compared to like the Nubian Scarskiff we saw as the 4/4 for 4. That was a great in limited last set. All right, we have a great first 5 packs. We'll finish the first set. Oh, did I tilt my camera? We'll finish the first half of the box here. I do like that they changed the from to change up the barcode now to like a loft cat. It's pretty cute. John is saying Boba's very nice and limited, especially for bounty hunters. Yeah, and there's a lot of bounty hunters in this set and Underworld. So definitely the best civilian seal leader on all the pre-releases. Yeah, I'll have to try out Boba sometime soon and play some limited. All right, we got a Jin, who I do still really like as a leader. Haymaker, great card. You know, I'm not running it in Obi-Wan currently, but I think it could be pretty good. Only problem with it, the problem I have with Obi-Wan is that it has the same arena limitation, right? If it hit any arena, I think I'd be for sure running it. Some of these double aspect cards. Ooh, Let Me Look Out looks pretty nice in hyperspace here. Black Sun Kabbalist, Skeen, and then Lots, also a really great card this set. And then Hyperspace Liberty. That's great. That's going in Lando, right, for sure. That's a great card in Lando, maybe even in Padme. Looks great in hyperspace. Great card too. Like, you know, Hero finally has this like capital ship that it's funny how like Hero got the best capital ship of the set, and it's Hero compared to like every other capital ship. You know, was always the best. Like, imagine if P had got access to this, that'd be insane. You know, it'd be pretty insane. Of course, P has some good ones. Ooh, and we got a Bodhi Rook. Foil Prestige, another one I actually wouldn't mind because I could run this in my Obi-Wan deck, right? With Version Temple. So Bodhi and Jin, you know, the same team here. I think it's by teams, right? It's like so we have the you know, they're all kind of matching here. The do they actually line up at all? Wait. Oh, it's close. It doesn't quite line up, but it's quite close. The Rogue One team, we got the Jabba's rescue team, the Spectres. I did really like the themes they did. Canto Bite, BT1, Relentless Hunters, from a certain point of view. Door Technician. I do like the Door Technician art quite a bit. And Liberty the Wookiee. Something else too crazy there. Oh, let me put the rest of the pack on top. We got the Liberty. Hyperspace Liberty is definitely been a good pull. Actually, I'll put the legendaries out too. Maybe on top. So the Hyperspace Legend, like this is the ones that are notable. We just had the Hyperspace Liberty. So the first half of the box. Hyperspace Foil Mando is, you know, I think it would probably go back in Jin. I haven't put him in Jin yet, but he probably should go in Jin. Do we have anything else too crazy, like legendaries wise? I don't think so. We got a couple cards I'm going to plan on playing with, like Bix, the Hyperspace Foil. So, well, the Hyperspace Foil Master. Oh, I've just been off camera basically. Otherwise, you know, I think it's a solid. Like, obviously, I've gotten the Vader Showcase, great prestiges, Luke Prestige. Like, I'm happy with the box so far. There's the Bix. Just going through the rest of it to see if there's anything else I need to leave out. I guess the Tear the Ship Apart Hyperspace is cool. Well, there's Playable is a different question. So yeah, I've got the first box, set half the box here. One more half to go, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So, actually, I should be sleeving these up, especially the foil ones right as I get them, just to get them nice and snug here. But yeah, I'm liking these procedures so far. They're looking very nice in person. Do y'all think, should I sleeve the non-foil prestiges? Probably. Maybe these hyperspace legendaries as well. I just buy these. These are the Dragon Shield inners, but I buy them in bulk on Amazon for like, I don't know, I think it's $80 for like 1,000 or something. It's not like a crazy cheap. It's not penny sleeves, but yeah, I think I'll sleeve regular prestiges. Yeah. Yo, what up? What up, Matthias? I think it's Matthias, right? Yeah, I can see it from here. I'm a little farther. My computer's a little farther away than usual, but I am halfway through opening this Carbonite box, and then we're gonna open up. Then we're gonna play some games. So let's see. What is Boba Fett's team though? He's like, what is he just a random prestige, or is he? Yeah, I got the Vader Showcase there. I'll pull it up in a second. Some solid prestiges and Luke. Yeah, the Vader Showcase is quite nice. That's been the best pull so far. I'm really excited about that. Actually, I'm out of one-touch cases, so I need to give me some one-touch cases. Although if I'm sleeving up the Ghost to play with an Obi-Wan, then I'm gonna free up a one-touch case. So yeah, all right. So we got a 7th pack here of the box. See what we get. Enfys Nest. Some nice commons here. Ooh, Kenzie Patroller looks really nice in hyperspace. With the, yeah, what's it called again from Alkenzie? The phenomenon. Ooh, and Ezra, hyperspace Ezra, just what we wanted. I'm actually gonna take that out because it's gonna go right into my Obi-Wan deck like today. I'm gonna start sleeving it up today. Love seeing the Ezra, even though it's just an uncommon. You hold this, looks nice in hyperspace. Ooh, a foil IG-88. Oh, it's the Bounty Hunters with Boba. Foil IG-88 Prestige. Pretty nice. Like, the foil's a little subtle with the white, but it's very nice. Like, I guess that answered my question. I was just asking, you know, what is the team with Boba? I guess it's just the Bounty Hunters, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this up right away. It is foil. So, we got the IG. Yeah, I kind of want to collect prestiges for sure. But the rest of the cards, I'm like, eh. I do love prestiges. They look so nice. The IG-80, and it's a good card too. 6/3 shooter for 4. Back to our hyperspace foil. We got Rose, Chopper, Improvise. Ooh, the Cavern Angels X-Wing looks pretty nice. Love me some X-Wings. Swoop Bike Marauder and Rookie Rocket Jumper. So nothing too crazy in that pack. Besides, we got the Ezra and the IG-88. So let's see what we get here. And we got 8. This is the 8th pack. Boba Fett, hyperspace. Is there any chance of getting a double showcase in a box? I don't actually know if it's even possible, or if it's just obviously it's very unlikely. I don't know if it's even possible. But rookie quad jumper for our hyperspace here. Nothing crazy. Trade trust. Master Codebreaker. That's a nice one. I'm trying that in Padme. So that would actually go in Padme. That I want to sleeve up. So I'm gonna put my cards I'm trying to sleeve off to the side. Ooh, it's okay. High Singer here, level 1 prestige. I will sleeve it up though to be consistent, even though I'm not as excited about the card. Probably won't be playing with this one, but that is a-okay. Still a cool looking card for sure. I like the neon backgrounds. So put that down here. And then look at our hyperspace foils for the pack. Another Betrayed Trust. So we got double back-to-back Betrayed Trust. Sarlacc and Carcoon looks pretty nice. Deveroni and Doorbuster. Circuit Challenger. Daring. Ooh, Daring Delve looks actually quite nice in hyperspace. All the cables and stuff. Is that with Rey from episode 7? Looks like that looks quite nice. And Watchfuls. Nothing crazy. Let me go ahead, and we got how many packs left now? 4 packs left. So we'll crack a couple more of these packs, and then we'll get into some gameplay. Chewbacca, which is a leader I haven't really tried yet, but I know is quite good. A new aggro leader. Champions Pod Racer. Nothing. I just realized Overcharge Transport is a little blurry there. That's maybe what was throwing me off with the foiling that's throwing me off. But the card itself is almost a little blurry on the ship. I just realized because of the sparks and whatnot. Anyway, small side note. Also, this card looks quite nice in hyperspace. The Getaway Freighter, again with the Aldani, what's it called thing? Salvage Blaster. Oh, a new Ghost, hyperspace Ghosts. Doesn't seem as good as the other green yellow hero cards, but. Ooh, hyperspace single reactor ignition though, and then is that a foil prestige chopper? So we'll put the single reactor ignition down. Let's actually look at that one one more time. Looks quite nice in hyperspace. I think when they first showed this card, I was like, that's gonna look nice in hyperspace. I'm glad it's pretty cool. I got a hyperspace one. With the beam going across the side, and then we got the foil prestige chopper. So. Pretty solid prestige cards. Ooh, we got Hyperspace Foil Ben Solo. It is a legendary. Whether he's going to see play or not is a different story, but he's a legendary. I'll put him up there. Hyperspace Foil Django is pretty cool. Yeah, that one looks pretty sweet. The uncommon Django here. Canyon Frontrunner, Profiteering Hunter. Ooh, Collateral Damage is going to see some play. And Bith Brute. All right, some solid cards there. Let me put some sleeves on some of these before I move on. How's everyone else's polls been so far? Anything crazy? Anything solid? Let me know. Like I said, I'm like, for the first time, trying to like ramp down how many boxes I buy. That's why I'm opening just the one box here instead of like a couple. But all right, and we got, and then we can put the ones together that are like the same team, so they kind of look visually together. All right. Yeah, it does look pretty visually stunning. It's gonna look nice in a binder, all these prestiges. I'm excited for that. Our next pack, Vel, Hyperspace Vel. Ooh, this guy is super annoying and limited, and maybe in Premiere too. Ooh, an Aura Singh Showcase. Nice, John. Yeah, in a regular booster box, that's pretty solid, actually. Like, I've only ever opened the one showcase from regular booster packs, and that was the Han 2, so... now for playing Django, we have a Hyperspace Foil Django and a Hyperspace Django, so that's nice. Fire Across the Galaxy. And Salacious Crumb. Okay, nothing crazy here, but a solid, especially if I ever played Jabba. It's going to be a playable card. I like the the white background as well, like I guess it's like the Java crew. So let me slide these down just a little bit. Yeah. So got the crumb. Yeah, I got the crumb, right? So I'm gonna hyperspace foil, fire across the galaxy, partisan. Ooh, this might be playable. The trooper, Alpha Pocket, mercenary fleet, and B-wing skirmisher. Ooh, B-wing skirmisher actually has been pretty good. What's up, Brian? So that might actually be a playable card, especially if that hates that or what they hate that ship this card out. Wait, Obi off that crumb and Eternal, yeah. Nice card, that'd be funny. All right, nothing else crazy, and we're down to our last 2 packs, folks. Already a pretty good box here. Only thing I haven't gotten is like a Lando. I wish I would love a Lando, either Prestige or regular, and then. What else? We'll see. We'll find out. Oh, and we get the regular Vader to go with this. I feel like the regular art is just okay. It's definitely not one of my favorite arts. It reminds me a lot of, if you anyone the OGs remember the set 1 pre-release Vader, where it had like different art for Luke and Vader. It was like cartoonish art. I think this looks a lot like that. I had to pull it out of my box, but so Sandcrawler, Mercenary, Cantabite, what Dengar. Ooh, a Han Solo. I do like this Han Solo. It looks nice in hyperspace. Bodhi. All right, we see a yellow background here. What we're gonna get? We're gonna get a Baze. Ooh, not exactly who we want to see, but I was hoping it'd be a. What was I hoping for it to be? I don't actually know, but still looks nice. Even if honestly, even if Han7 Blue existed still, or even internal, I don't know if he'd run Baze. I don't know. A 6/6 Sentinel for 6 doesn't seem good enough in Eternal, but I'm done with that deck. I personally don't plan to play Eternal really, so but I'll put that here. So we got the 4 yellows. Yeah, well, Brian, I would open another box, but I literally don't have any right now. So this is all I got. I don't have a card to go get some, so we're kind of stuck here. Kill switch with this duo. Guild Ambush Team, great limited card as well. 5-cost Ambusher for 5 attack. All right, we got one more pack here. One more pack. Will it have a serialized to complete the trifecta of the showcase? We'll find out. It's got a Harrison Duo Leader though. Syndicate Security. Commence of Festivities, pretty good. Hyperspace is a playable card. Parson Ewing. Uber Eats a card box. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Is that an option? Scarif Lieutenant. Ooh, Blade Wing. I definitely wanted to see Blade Wing because I play that in Padme. Hyperspace, or not, okay, it's not Prestige serialized, but it's another Luke Skywalker, folks. A foil Prestige Luke. Oh my god, I'm just like, I get really excited. Oh my goodness. My favorite Prestige of the whole set, and I get 2 of them in my first box. That is super awesome. And his foil looks really nice. Yeah, that one is awesome. Not serialized, but I will take it, okay? Yeah, I'm not upset. I don't even know how much it's going for. It could be a $5 card, but I'm still excited. So we got our 2, so pretty good pulls here. 2 Lukes, the Vader showcase. Playable Prestiges and Bodhi, Jin, Boba, Zeb, IG, Hyperspace Liberty, Hyperspace Foiled Mando. Oh, I didn't even finish the pack. I still have a couple cards left. I got a couple Hyperspace Foiled cards. Hyperspace Foiled Han, Weequay. Ooh, a Lost and Forgotten Hyperspace Foil is nice. That's definitely gonna see some play. Well, I gonna see plays in my. I'm probably gonna sleeve it up in my Obi-Wan, at least in the sideboard initially. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the box. I don't know what y'all think. I think it's a solid box. Not like the most crazy pulls ever, but with the showcase, it's obviously gonna be good. I'm not complaining. So let's do that. Let me pull out one more card. Actually, I'll do that later. All right, well now we can get started on some gameplay. So give me a second here to transition. Let me put this stack of cards somewhere where I won't lose it. It'll actually get sorted sometime soon, hopefully. Give me a second, folks. All right. Let me pack these up. And not gonna do any particular order just yet. We will organize these later. We will get the Vader. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh, that. All right, hello, I'm back. Remove that camera. I'm actually just gonna unplug that camera. So I'll be needing that for a bit. This is my like $20 tripod that, you know, we did that tournament stream back in December. That went pretty well with like thousands of views. It's all off this one little tripod. Does the job though. Hey, it, you know, folds up nicely here. Couldn't even tell you where I got it or which, you know, exactly which tripod it is. Well, I suppose my music wasn't playing during that, was it? Because I didn't have my thing. All good, didn't need the music. All right, so let's get into some games. So let's get set up here. I need to get my green screen. Yeah, pretty happy with the polls. Here is, okay, I need to get the green screen, but I'm gonna be playing Obi-Wan version simple to start, and then I do have maybe I'll play some games with my Obi-Wan Blue Force as well, the regular Force base. But version simple is the one, you know, everyone's playing for good reason. It's like the obvious, I think it's, at least initially seems like the obviously better deck, but it is just different, I think. I'm gonna get this set up here. All right. There's the green screen, the magic of the green screen in real time. All right, which side is this on? This is on, I always get the sides mixed up, so this side needs to get fixed. All right, there's the green screen, and there, all right, hello. So we have our list here. Main changes I'm trying right now today, let me actually fix this, is the 2 moral authority. Like those were just, I just added those, just some people are high on those, like Jordan, if you're still here, you're pretty high on them. So cut 1 Yoda Saber. I reluctantly cut the one defense fleet X-Wing, which has been really solid for me in the space decks. But I just figure Moral Authority also is kind of a turn 2 space deck answer. You play it on one of your 4 health or better turn 1 plays and capture their turn 1 play. So that's my thought there. I could cut the Moral Authority entirely, or not the Moral Authority. I could cut the defense fleet X-Wing entirely, put in the 3rd Masterpiece. But I was just gonna tweak with the numbers for today. To try out the new Moral Authority. But otherwise, the list has felt very good. As of last night, Sustad's data collection is back up, and I only am 5-1 since then, but still. Yeah, the list has felt very good. There's just a lot of good cards, though. It's a very tight list. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to use many new cards, you know, but they're new to me with Post Rotation. Like, I haven't played with Obi-Wan Leader. You know, I haven't played with Green Hero, these Green Hero bombs that everyone else is very familiar with, like the Typho and Amidala and Kelleran, even Yoda. Blue Leader. Actually, I played Blue Leader a lot in set 4 with Han1 Green, so I have played with that card a lot. But either way, a lot of new cards to me, so I'm excited. I like the deck a lot so far. It does, you know, it's obviously a lot different than Han2 Blue, but I think, you know, isn't necessarily that different from it. It's still a mid-range deck, so. And our Blue Force list is very, very similar, except it cuts like the Masterpieces and the Ghosts. Instead, it fits in like 2 Yoda Saber and 2 Moral Authority, and runs like Cheer and Itinerant Warrior instead of like Typho and something else. So yeah, and then Consular, but it doesn't have the Consular combo. Consular is just actually your worst turn 1 play in this deck. But we'll see. The fact that you can get the XP, you can XP and use the Force for something else, like in the turn, is nice. It's just slower, but you get 3 HP. So it's really hard to say this early, I think. I mean, everyone else is playing. And of course, this first, actually, before we start, has everyone seen the Carameta page where you actually can see real data of being pulled from Carabas of gameplays just by leader and base. So we can see here, since they flipped the switch last night, where Premiere is now set 7, there's been 94,000 games played. I don't think this works yet. Yeah, this one's still off because of last set, but you can see Obi-Wan versus Temple is definitely the most played deck, 6%. Then 4% Boba Yellow, 4% Talzin Yellow, 3.6% Jin Red, and 3.5% Luke Pilot Data Vault. Yeah, actually, Palpatine Spy Sentinel has been an interesting one to try for the double proc Anakin. I did just go up to 3 Anakins. He's been so good, just a single proc. It's actually, you know what, I do, so this is my notes. I do a Google Doc for my deck every set, and start with every day, which changes I'm trying. So I'm gonna make sure I put that on under Palpatine. Actually, I'm gonna do a separate section actually, and I'll say I think it's worth trying out the villain package. But the problem is, the problem I've found is there haven't been that many villain cards that are worth trying this early on. So, but yeah, I'm gonna fill this out. You saw my Han7 Blue guide. I do a lot of similar stuff, but I'm gonna start filling this out each day. Assuming I stick with this deck, if I switch to a different deck, I might switch docs, but just a quick plug for our Patreon for $5 a month to get access to our deck threads and these docs. But without further ado, let's go ahead and play. I'll refresh it because it's been a second. Obi version simple from Premier Best of 1. So let me get a Poe Yellow 30 to start us off. So some Space Aggro. Yeah, that's bad. I don't play, Alex. I just saw that right for queued, but I didn't play a match in a little bit. Let me double check my messages. Sorry, 1 second, folks. All right, just double checking, make sure I'm staying on top of things. So here we got Consular into Blue Leader. Then we keep. This is a pretty easy keep. And then we have, so with Consular, I like to keep a backup turn 2 playing because I have a way to blow it up. I think here we just go ahead and keep Cinta as our backup turn 2. But we're probably blue leadering no matter what he plays, to be honest. But with Consular, we have the option of blue leadering. Or maybe I should have just claimed and blue leadered that actually. No, I don't think so. Now I got defense fleet. So he can flip. Okay, he doesn't have it. I wonder if I just blue leader here. Stringfield PQ. I actually don't know if I am. It's kind of a little bit far from me. It's like, is that a bit of a drive? So I have to figure it out. I haven't even actually done my list of tournaments for the set yet. I know I'm going to Atlanta. I want to go to Palm Springs. I'm not sure yet. So here I'm thinking, do I even do? I might just ambush blue leader here and not use the Force. Yeah, instead I'm gonna use the Force to well, if I use it to XP up blue leader, I won't get it back, is the problem. So I'm gonna XP up, actually, I should have just claimed. There, but that's fine. It's a little awkward sequencing. I wanted to XP the blue leader and tack into that, but then 1, I would lose not get the Force back, and 2, then he would be able to pilot it, right? I guess we don't need the Cinta. Maybe we're playing like Saber plus Mina this turn. Probably actually don't need this Lando. Well, he's gonna flip the ground eventually. Then maybe Cinta can be for that. I'll keep the Lando. Well, no, flip turn we might want to do Yoda Saber plus Defense Fleet. So maybe we keep Cinta. We also can cheat things out, so I gotta remember that. We can play with maybe 6 resources here. So we could probably do Cinta plus Defense Fleet even. Or just cheat out the Lando. I guess I'll get rid of the Mina though. I don't think I'm gonna do Mina plus Saber this turn. I'd probably rather do Saber on my leader next turn. I really like Yoda Saber on Obi. So now I think I just take 3 to base, and then play a Defense Fleet and XP it. Ooh, okay. He's not taking 9 to base. That seems wrong. Now I wonder, do I cheat out Lando or do I go for Cinta and XP and swing 2 to base? 2 to base isn't that much, is it? Well, Cinta versus Lando. One swing for 4, one's both swinging for 4. I think I like the Cinta move here actually over to Lando. I just need a ground sentinel. It doesn't really matter how big it is. And this way I can attack for 2 and XP and get the force back. And now I don't think I need the Lando here in this matchup. So this turn I'm going to take the 9, but then I'm going to drop the defense speed X-Wing, heal 3 with Yoda Saber, and start swinging the base. And hopefully it doesn't have something that can get through a 2-5 next turn. So let's go ahead and it's our 1 of defensive X-Wing, right? We haven't even we took out the other one. So ooh, there's a 3-5. So he's able to bounce. He's able to bounce the defensive X-Wing if he has a pilot to play, but he has 1 resource up. If we're using the Force, we're not going to use it for Consular. Oh, we could actually just do Keller in this turn too, but then we might just die, right? Yeah, we might just die. So I don't think we can Keller in this turn. Here's claims, yeah. So let's deploy Obi-Wan. Now 6-7. Okay. Oh, we actually could cheat out Yoda. We couldn't use Yoda's ability. We could use it next turn. Probably not doing that though. We're probably cheating out. We could cheat out Kelleran. I don't know what we're doing. Yale's not gonna do much to win this game though. We're probably just racing now. We have 2 swing lethal with Obi-Wan. And they have to figure out a way to remove our 2-5 here. If the worst case scenario, I guess, is they bounce it with the, okay, they Razor Crest. We still win this race though, right? I get to swing 6 to base and they swing 9 to base and I claim and then have lethal. Right? I guess I have aggressive negotiations, doesn't quite do it either. Here's a punch it as well, so now I have to claim, right? But I kind of need to claim because I have lethal in 1 swing. So we'll see what he's got. If he has a ground sentinel or a way to stop Obi-Wan here, he will win. Oh no! Here's the constable. So now we need to. We just lose, I think. Right? Because I don't think Kelleran can. Dang, the freaking constable. We had another defensive action. We can get it off Kelleran here, but we're not gonna get it. Wait. We got it. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that out. I forgot about the Maz off the Kelleran there for exact lethal. Oh my goodness, what a, oh. Yeah, oh wait, I had lethal on board? I was lethal on board, didn't I? Oh wow, okay, that was dumb. I don't know why I just claimed. I had to do it for the dramatic end, that was it. Oh wow, that was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. I was not thinking. I was just dumb. But hey, oops. We are 1-0. I'll take that win. That luck sacked win after I almost punted. That's games for you, sometimes card games. But wow. The Maz, I have the 2 Maz now. I think she's fine as a 2 of. But I was not even thinking about that this is really funny. This is where I'm still new with the deck. I gotta know my outs. But it's actually a fairly high chance too, because I hadn't seen any Maz, you know, and there's 30 cards. I don't know what the math is on that. It's not super high, but that was pretty funny. Oh my goodness. Why did I just claim there? Wait, didn't they claim? No, I claimed. So what would happen if he had Constable? Oh, he could have bounced with Razor Crest if I had swung. But then I would just claim and have lethal. Yeah, that was just dumb. Okay, yeah, that was funny. Okay. Consular continues its 1%, 100% win rate. You're right. Yeah, let's look at... We started with Consular, right? We didn't even really get anything crazy out with Consular. Yeah, 0% for Yoda. He's so bad. I'm cutting Yoda. No. All right, let's go ahead and requeue Musashi on the new Han, also on Version Temple. So let's see. This will be an interesting one. He's got the pings and I don't. So curious to see how this one plays out. But new Han, I mean, maybe I should be sticking with the Han. Ooh, we got Gungi into Moral Authority, so I think I'd go ahead and keep this for sure. Into Ezra. I guess we get rid of an Anakin this early because remember it's not a 5-cost play; it is a 6-cost play. So then I've had to work on like rewiring my brain to be not so Han 2 pilled because it's just like, yeah, it's I look at the Anakin. I'll look at 3 drops. I think the problem is looking at 3 drops and thinking it's a turn 1 play. Yeah, so this is a great start here. We have Gungi. Now it's this question of do we resource our second Anakin or our first Yoda? Probably the Anakin, because Yoda is like, if Yoda gets on the board, it just wins the game. Whereas Anakin is really nice, but like I don't need to have Anakin on 6. So we're gonna do this. See what he does here. I can even just moral off on Gungi to capture, to kill the spy, and then trade into Bail. I wouldn't get the Force back is the only problem with that line. I might just go for Cinta. He didn't even go for the discard here. So I think I just go to base. Or I XP and go to base. Probably can XP. And this is the thing about Obi-Wan that can be tricky is like the sequencing on this stuff, like when to XP immediately, when to swing the XP, when to play your unit and XP it. Like I could have played Cinta and XP it, but I've decided I'd rather just get the immediate value off of the XP. I think in general I want to do that, and then I can play Cinta. Actually, wait, should I Moral Authority that Bail now? No, I don't think I need to. Oh wait, I only can barely Moral Authority. If he had pinged my Gungi, I would not be able to Moral Authority. There's a Covering the Wings, so now I'm gonna Moral Authority that. For sure, which is a little awkward because it's off curve now. I also could just XP Cinta. And then go for Ezra to heal. So I might just do that. Play this. I think I might just do this stronger. I could do Moral Authority plus Yoda Saber on the flip turn instead. double. Make what he becomes a 8/6. That seems pretty good actually. So let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and XP Cinta right away. She's got 5 HP. The most you can swing for 3 here. I'm just gonna race. I think that's one thing I need to work on too with my Obi-Wan plays, be more aggressive, like turning the corner faster, because it's not as grindy as Han2 Blue. You know, it can be with the Calorans and the Yodas, but I only have 2 Calorans and 2 Yodas main, with bows in the sideboard. So I just don't have like Kiadi card draw, so it's not gonna grind as good as like a Han2 Blue. So is it just a damage 1 to Gungi? Seems kind of bad, but I don't know what he's doing with these pings here. Maybe setting something up that I don't know about, but I think I just play the Ezra and heal. Okay, gets the credit. I think I just killed a Bix with my Ezra though. Or I just go base. Maybe I just go base. I might just go base here. So I've got 4, 9, 12, 15, 17, 20. I've got like lethal. So I think I just go base. I don't think I even worry about killing Bix. And I can shatter, or I can shatter and go through whatever, if he plays like a Sentinel or something. Yeah, he only got the 25 health base like we do too. So I think I'm just gonna slam base. Yeah, kills there. Do I XP Ezra? I guess not. I guess I save it for the Yoda Saber. I don't even need the heal though, actually. I might want it for the Shatter Point though, so I think I just go ahead and take the 5 to base. He got 1 card and 7 resources. He does have his leader flip, right? To force 5 Saboteur. Could have some plot. One thing I don't love about playing Obi-Wan though is the lack of resource row interaction. Like exactly Galen and the sideboard is our only interaction in the resource row. There is the Lando, which I think we just Shatter Point that. Actually, wait. We can Moral Authority that with Obi instead. That seems better than Shatter. And then if he tries to trade in both, he could trade in both Bail and Han into Obi, I guess. But then Yoda Saber would not save him. Do I ever use Yoda Saber first? I might use Yoda Saber first, because I want him to swing with Bail. I don't want him to be able to swing both Bail and Han into Obi to get Lando back. Although actually, I just kill him, right? I guess he's just dead. We'll do Yoda Saber first, though. There's no reason to rush. Actually, I probably should have actually Moral Authority there, because now if he attacks, some reason attacks Bail into Obi, then I can't Moral Authority into Lando. But that'd be pretty bad, I feel like, right? Because, I don't know, it won't be that bad, actually, because then Lando would kill on the trade back. Maybe I should have just slammed the Moral Authority. I don't know. First time playing Moral Authority, it's interesting sequencing. He has to attack Bail into Obi-Wan, which to me, okay, there's a ping. Pings Gungi. We're just gonna capture that. I think we just go to base with, oh well. No, we can afford to go ahead and assume the base first with Gungi, right? Because otherwise he kills Gungi with Han. But then we get to claim. We're winning either way. He's got no cards in hand. He's got two credit tokens. Moral off though, pretty good start though. Pretty good start. Like that won me the game. I mean, it wasn't the only thing that's gonna win me the game there, but pretty clean win. Capture their 5-drop Sentinel and then swing for lethal. Seems pretty good. I actually could see his combo being pretty good on the flip turn. Yoda Saber plus Moral off when there's no Rivals Fall anymore. There's not much leader removal. That's why we're seeing, Boba Pilot, Luke Pilot, Vader Pilot do pretty well. Making Obi into an 8/7 that captures anything with less than 7 health seems pretty good. What does he even has more than 7 health on the 5 resource turn? Like, not much. They can see the game. All right, I want to do best of 3. Sure. I'll do best of 3. And then I'll put in Galen's probably. Don't need the defensive X-Wings. And I'll take out like Typho for a Galen. I almost want to fit Galen's main, because I feel like a side bench like every matchup. But we'll see. So we have a similar start, a Gungi into Moral Authority possibly. We're gonna keep this. We're either gonna Gungi into Maz, or we can Gungi into Obi, which seems pretty good. I guess we don't need Yoda Saber. I think Moral Authority is gonna be better here. But then do we want to keep, I kind of like keeping Protect the Pod. I'll keep one of the upgrades. I think I'll keep Moral Authority for testing purposes, because I have a lot of big health units here. And then probably to just lock into one of our 3-drops and keep Protect the Pod. And I'll lock into the Moss. He's gonna have like 2 4s, right? Because of also playing Version Simple, so Gungi can kill those 2 4s. So we'll try this. Okay, it goes for 2/4 in space. Now Moral Authority can just capture that, I guess. Yeah, not what we want to be seeing. I'll probably just Moral off to capture that. Or protect the pod. If he pilots it, I might have to protect the pod next turn. Yeah, I'd probably just do that. Yeah, Alex, I'm done to play afterwards. We use Han Solo pilot, so now we need to protect the pod, but we don't have the XP. Why don't we just go ahead and race then? We swing with Maz, or we XP and then swing with Maz. A 4-7 is gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay, this is the ping. Yeah, the ping's actually kind of an issue. We'll get the force back here though. We are racing though. We only got 4 on board. Now we have 6 on board. So we're kind of just winning this race. And now we've got protect the pod or moral authority. You're not playing consular. Could play masterpiece, probably not. But so he just goes to base here. I think we go. Yeah, I think we just do the same. There's a Qui-Gon. I think we just protect the pod, or do we moral authority that? We just protect the pod. Cause we're not gonna protect the pod, the space unit anytime soon. We're not dying. It's not, so it will kill us eventually, but we're gonna hopefully erase it. So then we just protect the pod. And kill it. I really like protect the pod. I tried nothing lift to fear a little bit, Brian, but I just found that protect the pod and shadow perimeter is better. Because the problem with nothing lift to fear, it's like if it be what power equal to, or is it equal to or less than, or just less than? But it's like power versus when we have a lot of units with the big booties, right? So we want the, like, that's why protect the pod is so good. I'm only down to 2 reluctantly here. I'm at 2 protect the pods when I want to be at 3. Ooh, we drew into. So I really like protect the pod. I don't know if I love for nothing left to fear personally. So here we're probably playing. We're not playing the. I think we're not playing the masterpiece no matter what. So we'll do this. We almost have lethal. 7, Plimpton 19. 7, Plimpton 19. We can do 3 more with Obi-Wan. We can't XP anything, so yeah. What do we do? We could play Galen and turn something off? Is there something off we could, or maybe we just wait for, we'll probably just wait. Mastery. That's a bit of a problem now. So now you might win this race. We was in a 15 to 19. He needs 3 swings lethal here, right? 15, 19, and then we'll claim and swing with Han. So we need to win that race. So we just put him to put him to 19. He swings to 15. We can play mastery, and then have a 1 swing lethal. He doesn't swing with Han. Interesting. I think we mastery on Maz. Maybe it forces him to swing with Han. Just for the buff here. So now it's threatening 1 swing lethal. So that was a little bit tight. I had to figure out the action sequencing there, but I think we're at an action ahead now, so I might be forced to swing here. Because he has the shield. Still is a problem for us. Yeah. Well, now I can just swing the base for 3 and then. And then I have 1 swing lethal. Oh, I forgot he can defeat his token, yeah. He would have to have. No, aggressive negotiations. That aspect doesn't win it for him. I'm just gonna swing the base. And see what happens here. It's a tight one, but because like a Lando, yep, we can seize it. GG. Didn't punt that one, so we're 2-0, right? That was our first match. Should we play something else? But we played something else before this, right? Did we play Pilot something before this? This is our second match of the day, right? So I think we're 3-0. Yeah, thanks, Alex. All right, and Alex, if you want to play, let me. Give me a second here. Yo. All right. So we're 3-0 to start the day. Pretty good start. Our SWU is looking nice and green here. I have what, 9 games, 8-1. But of course it's all against randos so far. So one thing I have debated, I know Jordan gave me this tip of like maybe tracking games against friends separately, but I might just do the one SWU stats for now. I like the number would go big. Let me go ahead and create a lobby. Private, Premier, best of 3. There's the lobby. Yeah. I wonder if I should track them separately.
Hello there.
I might. What do folks think? Should I just create a second SWU stats and track the stats separately when playing against friends versus randos? I don't know if that's worth it. It's like I have to create a whole new SWU stats link and then manage using either of them at the right time when I play the matches. I might just do the one, at least for now. It's only a couple games. I'm not gonna overthink it. Oops. YouTube. Oh. All right. Chewbacca Blue. I haven't seen Chewie Blue yet. All right, let's see how this goes. We've got Gungi into Blue Eater or Obi-Wan. Seems fine to me. We'll get rid of the Yoda too early, and then maybe the Ezra. Although Ezra does kill Chewbacca with an XP, so it is tempting to keep the Ezra. I'll see how this goes. Poe, Unlimited MDR says Poe. All right, play the Poe. Thank you. It took me a second what you meant by that. Yeah, we played that Poe first round, our first match today. Appreciate the memory check. And I think, or do we just play for sure? No, Blue Eater's just so good if he goes like Space Wing. I don't know his deck yet, so I think we either can lock into playing Blue Eater, or we can lock into playing like Shatterpoint. And I kind of like this option without knowing his deck. Although if he doesn't have space though, it's gonna feel pretty bad to the Blue Eater actually. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this and then see if we can go without Shatterpoint. Here's the Chio. Okay, you got the draw. I might just draw our answers for us. That might be fine. I'll probably just drop Obi-Wan here and save us the damage. I probably don't need the Kelleran this early against the aggro deck. Or do I swing with Gungi and then drop shoot Obi-Wan and XP it after? Because it's a little awkward to drop Obi-Wan because he attacks in. It's not that awkward. I think it's fine. I think with Versus Simple, you really want to like save your health wherever possible. So yeah, Mitch is asking how has Moral Authority been for you? Hey, I've only played it like twice or once, but it's been very good so far. Oops. If I go to Moral, 3 games with it. I've played it twice and I won both those games. So, ooh, a Mastery there on Chio is real interesting. So I think we go ahead and XP the Obi. Yeah, so it doesn't die. Yeah, doesn't that fits no question there. But I was gonna say that plus XP on both those units will trade into the Chio. So I like the Mastery. I was trying it a little bit in Obi-Wan, but it just felt a little bit just too expensive. He's paying 3 just for some stats, and we can pay 2 for Yoda Saber and get the same amount of attack. Felt fine, plus the heal. So oh, he's gonna probably just kill our Gungi here. That's fine. We get to attack in with the Obi-Wan and maybe heal with Ezra. Ezra will give Sentinel to Obi-Wan. Don't think you need defensively at this point. Now we're probably just locked into playing Ezra this turn into either Blue Eater or Ghost next turn. So he's gonna draw some cards probably with Chio. So do you have to remember about Chewbacca coming out? And Chewbacca can get through our, yeah, you get to defeat a resource and deal 2 damage to a credit token. Yeah, Chewbacca is very interesting. The leaders that still need to try are Chewbacca and Lando predominantly. Yeah, what's up, Eric? Going pretty well so far. We're 3-0 against some randos to start the day. We're playing Alex now. And he's got Chewbacca Blue here, which is really interesting. I think, do I go? I'd probably just swing with Obi. And then, how do you feel about Talon Yellow? I've tried it a little bit. One thing I find with it is it just like it lacks that good secondary turn 2 play. Like it has Shinhati, and then the drop off is crazy. Like there's Treya, there's like upgrades, there's Condemn. Between the drop off is just like pretty immense. So that makes me a little bit hesitant. Not saying the deck is bad. I think the deck is still one of the best decks. It's gonna be one of the ones to beat. I just wonder if like red is better because you get Marin and Inquisitor over Shinhati. I don't know. I know my teammate Micah is still pretty high, and he was a big Talon red player. I don't know. Also in general, I'm more of a heroism player. I realize it's kind of my weakness as a player. Is I want to play characters I like from the IP. So I love Obi-Wan's like probably my 3rd favorite character. It goes like Luke, Thrawn, and Obi-Wan. I think are my top 3, which are very basic. They're very like mainstream characters, I guess except for Thrawn. But the new mastery card, yeah, this one right here, I do like it a lot. I was saying a second ago, I tried it a little bit in, Galen here. Tried it a little bit in Obi-Wan, but it just felt a little too expensive. But let's see, what is he gonna call with Galen? That's an interesting one. He could call Typho. He calls my force space. So I think next turn I'm just gonna ambush Blue Leader into the Galen, right? So I don't know about that one, but who knows? If he calls like Obi-Wan to turn off the Sentinel, then I must do that. Then I might actually just Cinta and XP Cinta for another 4/6 Sentinel. But Ezra's just the better leader. I think I might just play Ezra and XP it right away, so that way it can kill Chewbacca maybe. We won't get the Force back. We will get the Force back now because of that. Cinta off curve to get the Sentinel, or Ezra on curve without the heal. My attack. If I XP Gungi, and then, yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Eric. Defensive X-Wing or Eager Escort. I like Defensive X-Wing because it gives you the Force back, unlike Eager Escort. So I'm debating here, do I XP Gungi and then not XP Ezra, but then Ezra won't be able to kill, I'm just gonna attack into Galen. There's claims, interesting. He doesn't, oh, he can't flip. I forgot he can't flip because he uses resources, right? He doesn't have a free flip. So that's something I gotta remember. All right, here, okay, Protect the Pod is great pickup here. Probably don't need Ghost, but I can hold on to Ghost. I probably don't need 2 Blue Eaters is the answer, I think. So that way I can hold on to my other answers. So I can Blue Eater into Galen, turn on, well no, then Obi-Wan Sentinel will be turned on. I'm probably gonna Protect the Pod to kill Chewbacca is my thought here. If he swings with Chio here, we do have to constantly, now we have to start doing aggressive negotiations math to make sure we don't die to his aggressive negotiations. So swings there makes sense. We can't protect the pod to kill the Chio, unfortunately. We're either going to bleed her or we're going to protect the pod this turn. So I think we're going to go ahead and kill Galen here. Oh, do we resource it? If we had like a 2-drop force unit, it would have been nice to play that to turn on Obi-Wan and maybe play Cinta, but we don't. So, but we can see what he does here, like, because if he like goes to pivot, he hits hits his face here and tries to pivot space. We can drop Ghost and XP it for a big Sentinel. If he just flips Chewbacca and goes ground aggro here, then we can protect the pod to kill Chewbacca. And now, can we use the Force here? Do we just use the Force on Gungi and Dirtle a little bit? Or do we just flip? Are we ever using the Force on... We're going to XP like the Ghost or whatever we play with Obi-Wan. I think I just Dirtle a little bit at an XP. Well, then he knows I don't have Shatterpoint. And actually, that's fine. I'm gonna XP to kind of Dirtle a little bit, and then see what he does, because I want to be more reactive with this in this matchup. And then Obi-Wan in general does feel like Han7 Blue, and that it is a more reactive deck. Like I'm trying to react to what people are doing. Ooh, so now protect the pod. I need to flip Obi-Wan for protect the pod to be able to kill Chewbacca. So maybe that's why he was doing that. I don't actually know. I could have another way to kill. Well, Ezra's threatening to kill his leader, right? Because of the raid 1. The raid 1 and Ezra is so good. Like I have him as a 3 of. I might have to go back to a 3 of. He's a 2 of currently. It's just so hard to fit all these good units. I've got what 3 Typho, 2 Ezra, and then the 5 removal events for 4 drops. I just realized it says when they're typing too. I was just saying to y'all how like the raid 1, like, you can kind of see the chat on the side there. The raid 1 Ezra is just so massive to swing for a 6 going into the 5 resource turn. All these 3/6 leaders he can just eat up. You know, Chewbacca obviously is a 5/6 4 deploy, but let's see here. So it's really kind of holding his leader hostage, I think. That's what it seems like. You might have to delay his leader flip, which I feel like is something you don't want to be doing. Okay, so he does... Okay, covering the wing would actually be kind of annoying there. Because then we need to deal with this 5/7 somehow. Can I also just turn the corner and drop Cinta and start in base for 6, 9, 12 from the 18? He would have a +4, 5, 6 aggressive negotiations. So aggressive negotiations on the 2/2 is not going to be quite enough. So I think I'm actually just going to start hitting base. He can't deploy his leader anymore, right? So, oh wait, should I? So if I wanted to kill the Chio, I have to like trade a lot in is the problem. So I need to pop the shield, then trade in both units, and they almost all die. That just doesn't seem worth it. I feel like going for a 4/6 Cinta makes the 5/7 really awkward, is my thought here. So, but yeah, I don't know. Appreciate everyone for tuning in this Monday afternoon, playing some Star Wars Unlimited set 7 here. I'm pretty excited for this new set and this new rotation. Like it feels very fresh. The game feels very fresh to me right now, and still the same game mechanically, which I love. I still love this game so much. So like, it just, to me, it's the same game underneath. It's just different, slightly different flavors, right? New characters, new cards. Someone's knocking downstairs. Is that on my door? I don't think so. So he goes Chewbacca here. So I'm probably gonna go for Ghost. Well, now is aggressive negotiations on Chio. Is that gonna be lethal? 3, 4, 5, 10. It's almost lethal. Do I go for Ghost or do I go for Cinta here? Or I could protect the pod to kill it. I could blue leader to kill the 2-2. I think I'd go for Cinta. I think Chio is scarier than the 3. Because he could... If he 3-4... Like, if he aggressive negotiations with the 3-4... Or let's see if he does with the 2-2. If we set me at 20, and then he'd have to do 5 more before I get the ghost down. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. So we're gonna do this and just kind of start racing. And we're not gonna play the Gungi. Okay, Moss is good for the race here. So is the Chewbacca, or so is Blue Leader, or Obi-Wan, another little Sentinel. We'll see what he's got with his. He's got 6 cards, you know. Could be down to 5, but only 4 resources. Hasn't deployed his leader yet, notably. We have a wall here on the ground, Cinta, and all these units. So I don't know. I need to. So what's my math for getting really lethal? I can do 6. I need 3 swings. I need 3 swings no matter what. So, if he has like double pump, he can outrace me. But I have some answers, right? So there's the first aggressive negotiations. For probably do it with the 2-2. Does it with the 3-4. So now it's like, what could he have? I guess he could have the. He definitely runs the Saboteur plus 2-0 one. So I mean, do we have to think about him going like? He could deploy Chewbacca. Oh, I can't deploy Chewbacca. I keep forgetting Chewbacca's not a free deploy. So I think we just got this one. I think we just blue leader into the 2-2 and then we're good. We don't pay the 2, so we still can play Chewbacca or Maz. Oh, duh. I was playing around that card, but not in ground. Oh, duh. I don't think have I done anything differently then. Yeah, I lose either way. I shattered. Yeah. I should probably be running Lost and Forgotten, honestly. It's such a good card. Dang, okay, that was a close one. I got exact there, right? Or no, it was way more than exact. It would have been exact if I had shattered. I don't know why I was thinking about the card, but yeah, I'm playing a little off here. Yeah, I need a little more restore. That's where I'm missing the second Yoda Saber. But now we can put in our upgrade, our our aggro hate, True Remembers, Galen, probably Lost and Forgotten out. Probably take out Yoda's, even though Yoda's so good. We have to get there though. And maybe Hyperspace Disaster. We have to figure out what to take out though is the problem. We could take a bunch of stuff out. Which I don't actually know what we want to take out here. Maybe the Calorins. Definitely the Calor. Take out our top end. And then I guess we want Galen's for aggressive negotiation. Maybe take out the Queens because we want to be cheating out like Lando or Ghost instead. Maybe take out an Anakin. Maybe 2 Anakins. Just take out a bunch of top end basically and put in like lower cost stuff and removal. I think that's actually gonna be the move. Do I want to leave a Queen in or do I want to leave an Anakin in? Probably leave the Anakin in. Alright, let's see how this goes. We get initiative, and we get Consular. Alright, I got Consular into Typho or into Blue Leader Ambush. You can play a 1-drop and keep us off the forest with the Chewbacca ability. I don't know if he's going to go for that build or that route, but here, the only problem is we don't have a great 3-drop if he does have a way to keep us off that Consular. So we could keep defensive X-Wing, but I think I'd rather just keep the Blue Leader there. And then I think I'll keep... Well, Ezra we saw was so good. I think I'd rather cheat out Ezra over cheating out Typho, honestly. Or do I cheat out or Shatterpoint? Yeah, I think this is actually fine. This way I have like... I could, if he doesn't have interaction for the Consular, I can cheat out both Typho into Ezra. So let's see what he's got. You might have Consular. You might have to do that right away, but that's fine. Oh, I forgot he gets the resource right away, so you can't actually just play a 2-drop. I don't know why I thought you can play. I don't know why. I gotta read the cards, folks. You have to see here. I need to read the card. Everyone's gotta read the cards. But he gets the credit token right away. So we get deramped. So I wonder if here do we just play Mina and get the force back? Now you don't really care about this Consular. Maybe that's too risky. Maybe I pass against Chewbacca and just play, and then I play Consular. But forcing him to use his ability isn't the worst. The deramping him is significant. So, we'll see. We'll see if a try has to. Yeah, probably. But I wish I could. I kind of wish I kept the defense fleet X-wing, honestly. But we'll just play the Mina and hopefully get the force. Well, you can deny the force actually. Actually, no, we're gonna do it. We'll do it. But he probably doesn't want to do it again, right? He probably doesn't want to use the. Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, so now he can't deploy. Do we play Ezra here or Typho? I guess we don't need the hyperspace disaster this early. It's a nice card to have. We have 2 of them, only 2 of them, but I guess I'll have to get rid of it this early. I don't think we XP Mina. I think we want to XP either Typho or Ezra. Yeah, this is interesting that I go for base. Well, I remember the shield means he can't actually, as the Namek won't die no matter what he attacks into. So I guess whatever one I play, he attacks it and I get to XP it to keep it out of the Chewbacca +3 range. So I think it's the, is it the Ezra? I think it's the Ezra. Well, actually, we'll do Typho because we don't get the heal value. So I think I'd rather just save it for the heal value on Typho. Plays a red 5. I'm gonna go ahead and attack in there. You already saw my Ezra, so I'll show the Ezra. Pretty good draws here. So you could even do the Moral Authority plus Yoda Saber combo on Obi. Or, oh, this is tough now. We're probably not playing Ezra, honestly. Because we're probably, it could slam Ezra and heal Typho here, but I'd rather go for like either Blue Leader Ambush or I kind of do the Moral Authority plus Yoda Saber combo is what I'm thinking. So, or just slam Lando. Probably not since he's going to space. We're gonna go ahead and go here. Because now he can't do a 1-swing kill of Typho. Okay, so he's got the black 1. And we're gonna want to capture the, with Moral Authority, probably want to capture the red 5 on Obi-Wan. That's my thought. So now he probably attacks the spy in so that red 5 can kill off the Typho. Don't need to disclose anything. That's fine, right? Like we have no other way to interact, right? We just take the 5 to base then. You can deploy. You won last game without deploying once, right? So let's deploy Obi. Yeah, now I got swing red 5 before I can capture. I'll probably Yoda Saber first. In case he wants to deploy now, and then that kind of discourages deploying and I can capture something better. Yoda Saber's been really good. I think Yoda Saber needs to be at least a 2 of. I think it's just been so good in the flip turn to play Yoda Saber plus a 3-drop. Whether I keep running 2 Moral Authority is the question. They kind of do similar things, right? They're there to like be a damage boost and save some damage, either by capturing or by healing, just straight up healing. So they're kind of doing similar things. Whether which one's better, the other, hard to say. Moral Authority has a higher ceiling, able to capture something significant, versus Yoda Saber is just like always at a higher floor, where it's just always good. So he does the Chewbacca ability. Now I think we just do Moral Off and start swinging the base. Maybe force him to trade in his leader. Oh, actually, maybe do I ever just kill Chewbacca? No, because next turn he just claims and then he just does the action. We're gonna take 8 to base. Maybe that wasn't right. I don't know if I love this line. I didn't think much Chewbacca would be able to actually kill me with the 2 extra damage, but this is where I'm questioning what Moral Authority there. I almost wish instead of a 3-drop, instead of Moral Off, that I had just like a 3-drop there. So we'll see. We're still doing pretty well. I think we go Blue Leader. No, we could Blue Leader ambush the 2/2 and then go to ground as a 5/5. That's all we got though. Or we just play the Lando. Probably want the Masterpiece. We need the Force too, actually. So maybe we do this. We only have 2 health in our base. So I think we do just slam the Lando. And you only got 4 resources. Like, you can't keep. Actually, yeah, if I Blue Leader ambush in and then go to ground, then he can just use Chewie ability and finish me off with Red 5. So I think I just slammed the Lando. He can't keep me off the Force still with Chewie ability, but yeah, he gets to almost kill me, but or maybe he has a way to kill me with an extra ping. But I haven't seen any of my Kellerans. Well, I took out my top end. Wait, I took out my Kellerans and Yodas. So, I mean, resource to hyperspace disaster. So we might still lose this game. He's going really wide in space. This is not good. We might still lose this game because of that resource in the hyperspace disaster. And it looks like we might. I guess we don't need another Lando. Yikes, folks. Yikes. That was a questionable resource call for sure. I don't remember what I had at the time. I think I kept like the Blue Leader or something. But now he's got 8, 10. He's got like 2-turn lethal with the space race he's got going now. I don't know, folks. We can Blue Leader into something and then play the Sphinx Masterpiece, I guess. So we're not going to go to ground. Or are we? No, I want to play the Masterpiece, I think. I don't know. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't think I played this that well. Like, I don't think the Moral Off plus Yoda Saber line was correct. I probably should have just slammed Lando. And speed up Lando. And save them. I should have saved the Moral Off. Yeah, I got a little too excited for the Moral Off plus Yoda Saber line. You know, since it just worked nicely on the flip turn, but the fact that Chewbacca just traded and got his unit back felt pretty bad. And here, problem is if you play the Masterpiece, then he just kills it with the 3/2, and then he kills my 3/1 with Chewbacca ability. So I think I have to do this. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a winning line, but if I draw Lost and Forgotten, you know, kill something and heal 3, that'd be very nice. But I don't know. I need to practice this matchup for sure. It's not a huge, super common one as far as Chewbacca, but 1 second. All right, what do we got? Yeah, he has the ability. I think it means we will probably get the Force if he. Yeah, we'll see. Another draw. Now I'm dead to like what's it called? Aggressive negotiations. Yeah, Hypertext is actually where to win me this game probably, but it's all good. I think we just lose. But yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, we lost the last game. We're 3-1. I do like the deck. I might have to try it out. Have to try it out. Love my blue-red hero. I have been liking Jin, of course. You know, it's blue-red hero aggro deck, but it seems like a different one. So yeah, it's a fun one for sure. Yep, it's any pump and just a wrap. So yeah, I think I need to. I don't know if the cyber. I think cyber was fine, but I just played that one bad. But we're still learning the deck. You know, we got our stats are gonna be so bad now. Oh no, 8-3. But otherwise, I think I need to change. I don't know about the moral off, but I'll keep trying it. But likewise. I think Yoda Saber though has just been so good. I think it needs to be a 2 of, no matter what. Whether you run 2 Yoda Saber and 2 Moral Off is a question. I think I want the Defense Fleet X-Wings back up at 2 of. They've just been too good. Yeah, same, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what changes we want to make. So we're at 52 now. I could go back down to 2 Anakins instead of 3. So you can see I'm running like 2 ofs. This is how my early decks usually are, especially when there's a stacked card pool. It's a lot of 2 ofs that might be refined down to 3 ofs later on. But besides the turn 1 plays, which are all solid 3 ofs, you know, for these the best. Could be Bodhi as well. Like Bodhi could be there instead of like Mina. But I've been liking the 2/2/2 of Cinta, Maz, and Obi. I also was running the 3-drop Ezra, but because I do have a good number of Spectres, but I ultimately decided I'd rather have Cinta for the conditional Sentinel, the pump, or the other conditional Sentinel. Especially because I only went down to 3 Obi-Wans recently because of he's just so good out of Kelleran, right? 3 Typho though feels like a must. Typho's just the best 4-drop to play usually because you can XP him into a 5/6. But then Ezra also can often be better than him, so I put him as a 2 of. New Lando has been a recent addition, which has been very, very good. As you saw that last game, I probably maybe don't lose that game if I just slam Lando instead of going for the upgrades. So, and then Queen's been good, especially cheated out. So maybe we go back down to 2 Anakins. I don't want to go below 2 Kylo or 2 Yodas. Could maybe trim a Shatterpoint, especially if we're going to run the 2 Moral Off. So honestly, I think I'd rather do like 1 Moral, even though it's not for testing purposes. I don't like testing a 1 of, but I think I will do just a 1 of. I don't know. I don't know if I love it as a 1 of. We just have to cut 1 more card though. Like I don't think I cut I think it has to be the Anakin then. But I'm really trying to fit that 3rd 6-drop in. I don't run any other 6-drops where it's like 5 drops. We've got, just look at the numbers. We've got 12 turn 1 plays, the standard like solid number. I was considering running more than 12 to like more aggressively mulligan for Consular, but I decided against it. It's just a lot of deck space. And then we've got, 6 3 drops on the ground and actually technically have 7 in space, but Blue Leader's, half of 3-drop, half of 5-drop. Defensive X-Wing is like not a good 3-drop against non-space decks, so it's only like half a 3-drop, and then Masterpiece is so we have like 8 3-drops that are like always good, and then like 5 situational ones. Then for 4-drops, we got the 3 Typho, the 2 Ezra, and then the events. You know, the 5 events. So we have what, 10 4-cost plays. Maybe we cut a 4-cost play then, whether that's an event or cutting a Typho. The first 5 drops, we've got 3 blue leaders, 2 Lando, 2 Queen, and 2 Ghost. So maybe I do cut a 4-cost play. Definitely not Ezra, so it's between cutting a Typho or a Shatterpoint probably. And I feel like the removal is just too good. So maybe it is Typho, at least for now, to fit in the 3rd Anakin. It's either 3rd Anakin or 3rd Typho. This is so difficult, so many hard decisions to make here. So we'll do let's respond to an Alex message. So I think I'll stick with the 3rd. The thing with the Anakin at 2 of, if I see him the first like what 2, even 3 turns, I kind of have to resource him. He's unlike Han7 Blue, he's not a 5-drop. So I'm gonna try to keep him to 3 Anakins. I'll try the 2 Typhos instead. So basically we're at 2 ofs everything except for, you know, our turn 1s, our Anakin, and our blue leader, like just the best cards in the deck, and then Shatterpoint. And then for testing purposes, I could keep in 2nd Moral Authority and do 1 Yoda Saber, but I feel like Moral Authority, I don't know if I like it more than a 1 of, honestly. I don't want to see it too often. But then why am I even running it? I could just run the 3rd to protect the pod instead. You know, like that. But I'm trying to test Moral Off a little bit. So I'll keep it 2 Moral Off, 1 Yoda Saber for now. So all we're really changing is taking out, putting back in Defense Fit X-Wing for the Typho. Resync the deck. Yeah, Typho 0% win rates. Trash, right? No. We need more data. We can get some more games going. Oh wait, return home. We'll do best of 1s. I don't know if anyone's gonna be even queuing best of 3s yet, but we'll see. There's a Enfys blue splash base here now. So Alex, I could have just slammed new Lando as a 5-drop Sentinel instead of doing the Saber plus Moral Off, and in hindsight, that was definitely better. I was not thinking about Chewie plus the on-attack killing and trading. So that was my mistake there. So here we have a great fine curve here. 2 into 3 into 4. We can keep... I kind of want to keep the Masterpiece here. Now we have the option of going ground or space depending on what they do. And then we have the Ezra, because Ezra, after playing Masterpiece, is just so good because it turns on both of the modes, right? So we'll try this. So he does have this go space here, so now I'm kind of glad I kept my space unit. And so now we don't need the Obi-Wan. We'll keep the Saber for like the flip turn now. We'll probably put it all on base initially so that we can keep our Gungi healthy for the Force generation. And then I'm actually going to drop the Masterpiece first instead of swinging so that I can possibly just claim and swing. Yeah, I'm probably just going to claim and swing now instead of swinging with Gungi or XPing. So, so now I can attack into the Y-Wing. If he doesn't immediately trade with the X-Wing, I can heal it with Ezra, which is pretty nice. I don't think we need the Consular at this point. So I think we could kill the X-Wing here as well. I'd probably rather kill, and the indirect damage is, you know, almost doing just as much. So we'll do this. We'll see if he takes the trade right away. If he doesn't, then we can heal. Actually, you know what? Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just do the same move. They attacked. I actually thought, you know, I should have killed the X-Wing because that way the Ezra heal is getting more value, but it's fine. He just goes to base anyway. So do we Ezra or do we just Maz? No, I think we Ezra here after we XP Gungi. Or do we XP Ezra? Probably XP Gungi. Like I was saying before, so you have to kind of decent. Oh wait, I didn't respond to Alex's text here. Oh, he has the bounce. That's totally fine. Actually, it's not as fine because now if he has Zeb, it actually feels pretty bad to play this Ezra here. So I feel it's a little bad, actually. So we'll see. We can't protect the pod. We'll get rid of Masterpiece. Kill Lando with Chewie. Anyways, trying to be the same maybe. Yeah, I think it'd be better. I think it would have been better just not to go all in like that because I had no board. And yeah, I think the Centibus lightsaber would have been a lot better. Okay, so this doesn't have, at least immediately doesn't have the Zeb. So I wonder if we XP Ezra. Well, actually, wait. 5. If we get XP Ezra with Obi and then XP Ezra with this Masterpiece, it will actually kill Enfys Nest. So we'll do that. I don't know if that's greedy or not, but so now we get to trade here, still live, heal 2, and give the XP. Now Ezra swing. Now we could have like a bounce or something, but I mean, or we can just protect the pod as well. So I don't know if is this greedy? Tell me if this is greedy, folks. But yeah, now we get just to kill. Maybe they also forgot. Do we just protect the pod? I think we actually just trade. We just take the trade. Now we still have. I'd also really love Yoda Saber on Obi on a flip into a Maz and swing for what 8. That also felt quite good. So that's why I generally like. I don't know if the Moral Authority was the way to go there. And now I think we just. Do we even protect the pod that? Do we ever just claim? Definitely don't just claim. I don't know if I'm really scared of that though. But should I be? But I also could Yoda Saber and kill Kanan. But I don't have the Force for Yoda Saber, I guess, is the downside. If I don't kill Kanan, no, it doesn't have a raid, so we can't kill Ezra. I think I go ahead and protect the pod that. I think that is dangerous. And that way I can save Yoda Saber for getting the value on the heal. Now I can play Yoda Saber plus Typho. So I also love Yoda Sabers because it what's it called? It sneaks into your curve a lot easier. Yeah, I think it is a kill on sight with Enfys. So he has the upgrade kill to kill our. I did lose a game where it played like the targeting computer and it made that huge, and I did learn the hard way. I think here, did we just swing 7 to base? No, we probably slammed Typho first. Could have played Anakin, but Anakin doesn't kill Kanan, so I think Typho plus Yoda Saber here feels better. Ooh, he's got the 3/5 Sentinel, so now we can kill that with either of our dudes. Get the Restore, because the Restore is a premium in this deck, so we don't have an Itinerant Warrior, which maybe we need to have Itinerant Warrior because of the 25 health base. It doesn't have, it only has like what? It has Yaddle, Mina, I guess Masterpiece can restore, and then Yoda's Restore and Yoda's Saber. So it is at a premium. I think I go ahead and do that. Start swacking base. Seems good. There's our second. We don't need the Anakins now, but seems like a cruise the victory here with Obi-Wan. I don't know what he could have to get through our Typho. We'll just show him the Yoda because we can. I have to do 13. I need 1 more damage. I have the Maz for lethal. Oh no, I have lethal with Ezra. What am I saying? The raid 1. Even I forget about the raid 1 sometimes. Yeah, the blue-green 4-drops are crazy, so you can't play them all. Rob's not playing Cheer It. They left the game. All right, it's a victory. Put that in the victory column at 4 and 2.
Hello there.
And play a Boba Yellow. Boba Yellow has been a tough matchup at times, so we will see how this goes. Constructed Lightsaber, I'd probably rather run Mastery because it can go. Because Constructed Lightsaber is only on Force units, right? And I'm not running a lot of. I'm running that. I could maybe run it in the Blue 28 Force, but I only had run it in this deck. I have so many non-Force units. We've got Consular into Ghost. He has no interaction,
And then we have, ooh, we can even capture with Ghost on Moral Authority to give it Sentinel. That could be fun. Probably don't need the Anakin. And this is where I want to keep the Obi-Wan for the backup turn 2 play because he has interaction for our Consular somehow. So I'm still learning the meta and like what can all interact with Consular. So I think I do get rid of Moral Authority here because we'll have the Ghost XP plus the heal on Ezra instead of the Moral Authority. Instead of going all in on the... I do want to test it though, is the thing. What interaction could he have for Consular? Do I just go all in the Consular and assume he has no answer? Probably not. We'll try out the Moral Authority though. Could actually be quite good. There's no hard removal in this deck, right? So, I guess we keep... Do we go rid of the Obi-Wan now? And then we play the Ghost this turn and like Moral off plus Mina next turn into like Keller on the 5 turn? I guess so. Play our 5/6 turn 2 units. Seems pretty good. He goes to base. Good up Beguile, of course. 3 indirect there. I think we can put it on the Consular. Consular doesn't really need to live at this point. Did its job. And then we'll put the 1 from Boba on the base. Like, yeah, I could go for... Now I got the Ezra, which will be a Sentinel once I XP the Ghost. We'll see if the Consular baits out a kill. I think we just XP the Ghost right away. And now if he like pilots, we can like Moral Authority. You're sideboarding in Condemn for Space decks. I could see that. Now we just go to face and we just go 6 to base. And if he attacks him for 2, then we heal it with Ezra and get a 4/5 Ground Sentinel. Oh, that's a little annoying because he gets to steal our experience, right? I think I'm just gonna... Do I just capture this Black Sun here? I might just capture the Black Sun because it immediately makes a Sentinel again, and that way if it like recaptures, it's like not that scary. I think I'm gonna do that. Like, what's he gonna do here? I got the Ezra to heal it if he attacks in. You need to like flip Boba and then... So I'm probably playing Ezra this turn or Blue Leader. I guess we don't need the Mina. Beguile, we'll do it. Okay, he can Beguile it. We probably just drop it again. And... Yeah, that will do it. Okay. Attacks in there. Do we have a Blue Leader here? I think we just Ghost. We don't want to Ghost yet, right? Oh, do we? We have to. We can't swing with Obi, though. Yeah, we'll just Ghost. Do I swing into the Gorilla? Think so. I don't know. This is still looking tough. Probably playing Ezra plus Yaddle. I don't know. This is not looking great. Or do we need the Masterpiece plus Blue Leader this turn? Maybe that's better. So you can flip and topple and kill the Ghost immediately, and then we're kind of just cooked. Yeah, I don't know. Space Master hasn't felt that bad because I have a good amount of space interaction. Ooh, he just runs in aggressive negotiations there. Do we ever just trade with the 2/2? Probably not. Do we ever Ezra here? Then he just flips onto the 2/2. We actually might just Blue Leader into the 2/2 here. If he flips into the 3/4. We lose 6 damage, but that's kind of fine because he can't swing this turn. So let's do that. And then not move it to ground so that he just have a clean kill with his flip here, but we're in a master pulp. Then you go to Obi will live, and then we can masterpiece and XP. I think that's better. That was tough. That might have been better to go face there, but then he kills with the 2-2. Then he flips into the 2-2 and kills with the on flip. I don't know. Let's just go to base here and get the XP. I don't know, folks. This is a tough one. We do have Yoda coming up in a turn or two. If we can live that long, we don't need 2 Yodas. Probably Kelleran this turn. And if we can get Kelleran into a defense fleet, it'd be really nice here. We haven't seen either of those. Or we just attack in with the masterpiece. Put 4 on Boba. Is that the line? Or do we erase? Do we ever erase here from the 17? No, without guaranteeing that we get the defense fleet, it's hard. It's impossible to erase here. I think I just trade in. If he plays a card to kill our unit, then okay, he doesn't have the card. So now I think we're okay. We still have 10 health. He's only got 3-4 and 3 resources up. He's got 2-3 now. We'll play the Kelleran into Yoda, and ooh, we get a Blue Eater kill here. I think that's the right move. Take 2 indirect on Kelleran, and now we can Yoda kill whatever they play, right? His downside of version symbols, you only can trigger Yoda once, you know, as opposed to twice with Blue 28. So I guess Queen's not doing anything for us, so put it down. There's the punishing one, she'll kill off that guy. So Yoda actually won't kill the punishing one, but it can kill the 3-4. So I think we just slam it and get the heal. Actually, Queen could have been nice there because the Queen next turn into Yoda proc would have killed anything. But I think we have enough other small units that we can be okay. Well, now we got Mortal Oath and Shatterpoint. So we can do that plus Mina this turn to get like and plus the XP. We got so much removal. We're cooked on we're set on removal. You can Shatterpoint something and then it triggers Yoda and you can remove 2 things. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. So I'll put it on Yoda. Put him in check. You could have Devastator here, I guess, but then I just Shatter. And more off to be lethal. More off is lethal. I don't want to. I've missed lethal too much this stream. Like 1 time is it 2 times now, or 1 time? Either 1 time is too much. So claims initiative and passes. I think we just have lethal then, right? GG. All right, back in the win column again. Last 2 games, 5 and 2. Yeah, I think it was the masterpiece plus Blue Eater being able to kill into Boba was really the saved us that game. Plus, obviously, we had the turn 2 ghost, right? So, but still, it's kind of close game still for that, despite having a turn 2 ghost. So it's a tough matchup. It's probably one of the tougher matchups, the meta ones. Hello. So here we got Chewie Yellow, which I think is the more popular Chewie flavor currently. So we will see how this one goes. But I take initiative and no turn 1 play. It's an easy mulligan. Let's see what we get here in the second hand. Okay, we have a Yaddle into Maz into Typho, which seems pretty good. I guess we get rid of our top end here against Chewbacca. So let's do this. Seems good to me. Hopefully play something that Maz can trade up into next turn. Like with... Nope, he does not, but that's okay. Now we draw... You don't need the Amidala. We have the if he has space though, we have bunch of ground sentinels, right? Maybe kick the Amidala actually there, but we have the shatter point. So I'm gonna XP first because I wanted to swing so I can heal something with Yaddle. And just get the XP value here. Yeah, what's up, Luke? Thanks. Yeah, I had a little break, but I'm back here with the Vengeance now. We're gonna be streaming every day. Plays the Stolen AT Hauler, so we're just gonna race, I guess. We're not gonna pass again. But yeah, always feeling pretty good. Last night, the online local in our BMG Discord, I got 3rd place. I went 3-1. Lost to a Boba Lake Country, but felt really good otherwise. And today felt pretty good. I lost 2 games to Alex's Chewie Blue, which I was not ready for, but it was some close games. Now I probably just shattered the Haulers, my thought, into next turn Lando or Blue Leader. I think I just shattered that Hauler. I don't know if I replay it or not. I might. But yeah, I think I just like the shatter here. If he just flips Chewbacca, then it's like I get to play Lando next turn. So he could keep me off the Force by flipping Chewbacca and attacking in and using the ability to ping my other unit, but I don't think that'd be a great line for them. Maybe I can use the ability. I'm just winning the race now at this point. I have to decide, do I replay this Hauler or not? I guess I'm fine with replaying it because I'm kind of just winning this race. It's not as like I run, unlike Han7 Blue, I actually run space, so I might just replay the Hauler. I don't know what he could have to like just get it back. And it gives us our Force back, even though we already had, we would have got it back either way, but ooh, so now we got Lando, or I'd probably wait to slam the Lando. Otherwise, Lando because otherwise Lando dies either way to Chewbacca. Do we swing with the Hauler first? Yeah, I think that's fine. Or do we wait to swing with the Hauler in case he plays a bigger space unit, like a 3-4? Maybe we do, and do we just slam the Lando? And then he has to use his ability to get through Lando. I think just saving the damage is fine. Let's go do that first. Because even if I XP Lando, like say I had Dirtle and like get Chewbacca to swing first and then XP Lando still doesn't kill. It still takes the same, resources to kill Chewbacca. Like it takes his ability on attack. But Beguile here, we'll just bounce our Lando, I guess. That is the downside of Lando, just being a big sentinel. You just get weak to Beguile. So it is a little bit weak there, but oh, he just gets the Hauler back. Interesting. Well, you can't replay it though. I don't know about that one. Now I'll just give the XP. I'll just Dirtle and give the XP, I guess. We'll swing first, because I always could claim and play Anakin to finish off Chewbacca here. Which might be the move. Or actually, I'd probably just play Obi and finish off with Obi. He's got 2 credits to work with. He's a 2, but he's a 3-2, I think. I think we're chilling. I think we just take the kill. And then we get if we weren't gonna get the Force back, then I might not have swung there. But we already got the Force back, so now we can play either Ghost and swing with Obi, Anakin, probably just Anakin to kill one of these, and then I'll save the Masterpiece for the space. But just how good is Lando seen in this deck? Yeah, Lando's been very, very good actually. Since I added him like a day or 2 ago, so he just swings there. Do I ever just slam the Anakin? Probably not. I probably can swing with Yaddle first, get the restore, push some damage, Just delay a little bit, see what he does. Oh wait, he used the Chewie ability though. It's a little unfortunate. No, it's actually not. It's totally fine actually. So now we just do the Anakin line. Okay, now we gotta protect the pod. I was gonna say we could just slam the ghost, but now we gotta protect the pod plus blue leader. I think we just protect the pod, the Falcon, before it gets out of hand. And then we can blue leader into... Before we can play any you know, crazy pilots on there. He has +7 aggressive negotiations currently. He's gonna have 4, 5, 6, still have +6 next turn, so he can get to 9. He's only 2 off with aggressive negotiations. I'm going to heal 2, of course, but we'll see. I don't even know how I don't even need to XP the Anakin because there's 2 swing lethal with Anakin. Yeah, really, with the Obi-Wan, you gotta think about the action economy a lot of the times and like count your actions and see like, can you afford to XP here? Does XP change the math? Like, is it worth it? You can't just XP blindly. Even though I look very ahead, I could still lose this game. He just beguiles. Okay. I'll probably play the masterpiece and XP it because he's only gonna have +5. He can't kill me next turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the masterpiece and XP it. I don't have a green unit yet out actually to turn it on, but we'll keep the Mina for that reason. We have 7, almost have lethal. We can get up to 8 when we play a green unit. So there's the Han Solo pilot. Now he's almost tapped out, so now we get to play our ghost and XP it, right? Or, yeah. Ghost plus Mina here. He's using Chewie ability, okay. I don't know if we even need to... Actually, I think let's go base here to make him force him to claim. Now, aggressive negotiations would be exactly lethal if I didn't have a Sentinel here. If he has the +2... if he has the... +2 Saboteur, it's still 3 off, so we're good. That should be GG. We'll see. Still learning this, you know, this new set, this new post-rotation meta, like learning what are the outs for everything. Has been fun. It's been a lot of fun to like relearn all this stuff, right? After having the same stuff for so long. There's the GG, and that'll be it. So, there's the Chewbacca Yellow, and we are now 6-2. Let's see here. I'll probably stream. Yeah, I probably could stream another hour. And I want to. The question is, I want to switch to regular force base is the question, or I want to stick with. I'll probably stick with Virgin Temple for now. It's been doing pretty well. Let's see what our win rates are. All right, we got 0% still for 3-drop Obi-Wan, or 11-4. Not that win-loss is what matters this early. You know what we can do? Let's try the best of 3 mode. Because we have a sideboard, right? We have Trigger Members, Galen, Lost and Forgotten, Hyperspace Disaster, and Bo-Katan. So it's like mostly space interaction, you know, late game bomb, and, you know, toolbox interaction with the Galen that they can turn off whatever, aggressive negotiations or topple against Boba. Like, I almost want to fit Galen main, but it's just hard to fit. There's so many good 4-drops. I still could run a Itinerant Warrior. I think I still have an Itinerant Warrior on my list here. I could run the 3-drop Ezra, Captain Rex, the new Rey is possible. That's more of a sideboard. But we'll try best of 3. We'll see if anyone's queued up for the new best of 3. Here we go. Here's an Enfys Yellow. So we'll try. We'll do an hour of best of 3s. So I will take initiative. Enfys Yellow splash. So no turn 1 play. So let's go ahead and mulligan. And we have a turn 1. We have exactly 1 turn 1, so that's good. We have the dreaded line of Mina into Maz, but we have Cinta to save us. So we'll get rid of the Maz, and we'll probably get rid of the Kelleran. And now I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. We have our curve right here. So, how do you feel about Enfys? I think she's really cool. Problem is, I feel like the pay 2 means you're only going to use that maybe once in a game, like maybe the end of a game. You're never going to use it early. And then obviously the leader flip is what makes it. But I don't know. I haven't seen enough yet. If I only had a Maz now, or a force unit with the Maz to clean up this 1-4, that would have been pretty nice. But it's okay. We don't need 2 shatters, I don't think. But we're going to swing with... I guess we play Cinta first. And then... what's it called? Expiate. We want to get the heal from Mina, I guess. We'll let the Cloud Rider veteran swing first. So we'll get the swing, and I guess I don't even swing into it. I'd probably just go to base. Could have XP'd Mina there, but I'd rather get the immediate Sentinel for next turn. Now this is kind of an awkward sense, like a 4/6 Sentinel for 3. What was the Emperor's Royal Guard? That was a 3/5 Sentinel for 3. That was really annoying. Or is that 3/6 in Palpatine? Either way, that was a really annoying card to deal with. Now we get Cinta as a 4/6 up for 3. So this turn we could shatter whatever he plays. We could even do Yoda Saber plus Yaddle, which I don't love to do. I really love doing Yoda Saber on Obi-Wan. Though Yoda Saber on Cinta would kill Enfys on flips. Maybe we keep the Yoda Saber. I guess we're probably not blue leader ambushing in. Although we probably want to keep our space interaction. Probably just a better card over Yaddle. So Shatterpoint is our plan A. Plan B, I guess the problem with getting rid of Yaddle though is that we can't do 2 and 2, so we're just for sure shattering this turn, which I think is fine. I'm gonna decide that's fine. So now we can just shatter. Yeah, we can just shatter that guy. Do we just shatter right away? No, we can take 2 to base. Then we kill the Cloud Rider veteran. If he just claims, we can take 2 to base 1 time from Zaton. If he just claims, then we can just, he passes. Oh right, because if I kill Nemec, the spy, I won't get the force back, so I won't kill Nemec. I'm just gonna shatter, I think. But now if he attacks Nemec in, then I get to kill the spy with Mina, right? If I kill Nemec with Mina, then I won't get the force back when the spy attacks back in. So he just claims and passes. So now I might actually just attack Mina into Nemec. So we will get the force back. And threaten to kill the spy next turn. He has a red 5, so that'd be a little annoying next turn, but let's pass. Alright, so now we got our... We can do Yoda Saber plus Blue Leader Ambush or Yoda Saber plus Gungi. Or keep our Ghost and our Lando as our big chunky 5-drop Sentinels. Maybe I don't need the Lando actually. Because this turn I actually might want to play the Saber on Cinta to kill the Enfys on flip. But that could get beguiled, which is the downside. But no, probably not. Probably just still Saber on Enfys. Or I mean Saber on Obi. But might not, because it could go... I think I'm going to Lando though. I don't think we need to set this another ground sentinel when we already have the Cinta established. And this way now, I either have I have 3 lines, right? I either can, so he just runs the spy in, makes sense. So I have like 3 lines. I can, I could throw the Saber on Cinta here. I could have thrown the Saber on Cinta, but then like it just gets bounced. I think instead I'm going to flip Obi-Wan. So now if he attacks into Cinta with Enfys. Ooh, that's a great combo. That's a great combo. That is kind of brutal. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill that. Maybe we just Blue Eater right away. Ooh, I did not think about the K2. I don't think I could have done anything too much about it. I guess, yeah, if I had played the Saber, then you could just play K2 and killed and kept Enfys alive. So I think we need to kill that K2 instead of the Enfys this turn. So I think I will do that. And now if Enfys does attack into anything, then I get to just claim. and kill a blue leader. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill a blue leader. Because your leader's a lot more valuable than mine, for sure. Oh, I could even... Nope, I can't protect the pod right now, but... So we're probably going to Ghost... Oh, we have Anakin this turn. Anakin's always online by the 6 resource turn. We have so much heroism, so I never have an issue with Anakin being online. Like the trade, and then if he doesn't kill Obi-Wan, then we can like Ghost and XP it. We can do Lando Saber plus protect the pod. So he has that. I think now we just drop the Ghost though. You can play this like Red 5, but that's gonna feel pretty bad. So we'll just drop our Ghost. We already played a Beguile, right? I didn't play Beguile yet. My Spectre unit is better than your Spectre unit, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. I think we have 7, so we can play... Do we even need Yoda Saber anymore? I don't know if we do. I don't know if we need Yaddle either. I'm just gonna clean that up. I would love an Ezra here. I'd probably just play Queen here, honestly. Or Anakin the Namek. I'll probably actually just XP up. Plays the Red 5. Red 5 can now kill my Ghost. If I let it. Could also... I should have kept the Yaddle. I could have done Yaddle plus protect the pod. I knew he had Red 5 from earlier. Am I okay with him killing my Ghost? I think I am. If I just slam Anakin here. Or Queen. Let's slam the Anakin, see if he's got a ready hero card. He does. He's got a Zeb, okay. That's fine. Okay, now we got a Kelleran. For 8, we can take a 4-drop. We're chilling. This game is... I think this game is over. Is this game 1 still, or is this game 2? It's still game 1 of this long series, but it's been kind of a grinder. But, I'm just gonna go 5 to base with Anakin. See what he's got. I got all the removal spells. Sudden Ferocity there. I guess I can let him swing. I'm just gonna do the Kelleran line though. We'll go Kelleran into Typho and just make a wall. You can kill me in what? 4 swings with that there. 6/4 Red 5, but oh, and now we have a Yoda. Yoda into Yoda Saber is awesome. I've done that line exactly once. I played Yoda. GG, next game. So now we get to put in... Do we want True Remembers? We want all the anti-space hate. Don't want Bo. Might want Hyperspace Disaster. He had a good number of space, right? I do want to test out Lost or Forgotten. I'll cut out... What am I cutting out against this deck? I guess it's not really like a hyperspace aggro, so maybe we cut defensively X-Wings. Bring in the Galens. She Remembers, maybe not. Hyperspace Disaster, maybe not. Maybe I'll just try Lost and Forgotten there. I'll cut 1 Anakin because we're trying Lost and Forgotten. Maybe 1 Kelleran. Keep the rest of the early plays intact. Do I want True Remember? I feel like True Remembers might be overkill with the Shatterpoint and Protect the Pod in terms of like having 3 4-cost single target removals. But there are things that True Remembers does that are unique, right? And here we have no turn 1. We haven't had any games. I mean, knock on wood, we have no turn 1s in any of these games. So I've gotten a little bit lucky. So here we probably do this, get rid of our higher cost. So we've got our 2 into our 3-drop. Here into a 4-cost removal event. Seems pretty good. Ooh, that's gonna be bad for them. I never just claim and... No, if they're like a heavy pilot deck, maybe. Do all our Yaddles. But if he just swings the base here, then Blue Leader gets to eat up the Y-Wing, which is pretty nice. Let's put it all on base. I think we just Blue Leader immediately before he does anything else. That way we can like... I want to XP Yaddle and kill the Gorilla Soldier. Do I just let him put it on base? So I want to get the Force back after I'm going to XP to 5. I'll take 2 down. No, I'll never get the Force back if I do that. Maybe I'll do this. I have Protect the Pod in hand, so I really want. I'm just gonna do it all in base. I'll put 1 in the Blue Leader. And then I'm gonna XP up Yaddle, and then if he just swings to base, then I'll claim and kill it with the when I get the Force back. She probably will swing to base, right? So I'll claim. Oh, great draw in that Typho there. That was a great draw for this turn. So go ahead and kill there, get the restore. And now we have the Force back. We don't have a great Protect the Pod, but oh, there's a Chopper into Typho is going to feel pretty bad. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. And I probably just XP up the Blue Leader and start hitting face. Just a Chopper on a 4 resource turn is not it. That's not quite a great turn for them. So now we'll probably get rid of the Cinta. We have either Ghost this turn, Maz plus Mina, or just Protect the Pod. So I'm get rid of the Cinta there because I'd rather play the Maz. We can show a Mina, I guess. And then we'll just hit 4 to base. Well, what pings could he have? Should we ever XP this first? Probably. What pings could he have? Probably more 1 damage pings than 2 damage pings, so we'll definitely try out this. We're kind of just winning this race now. So we get to just swing to base. What did he have last time? I forgot what he played. Oh, he had the K2SO with the double. Ooh. That is, I forgot about that. I don't know why. I should remember their best play from last game. I still forgot about it. What was that? Just a Typho heal. Okay, I can do Maz on Obi to kill K2 is probably the move. I think that's going to be the move here. And then XP on Maz and drop the Mina. Yeah, seems pretty good to me. Don't really, even though it fits in our curve, I guess the concert fits in our curve with the 4-drop events here, I don't really want to keep it. It's gonna, if I even play it, it'll do like nothing. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. We could Protect the Pod now to Enfys, probably is the move. Let's see what they do first. Just a red 5. See, I'm gonna Protect the Pod for sure on Enfys and then finish off with Mina. So you can get the 2 red 5 triggers. And then, shoot, the red 5 is gonna clean up though. He just trades into Maz. Okay, now I might just claim and definitely claiming and trading into the red 5. Or I attack in, then red 5 kills for free. No. Well, he's at 17 already. Actually, no, I put 6 on base. What am I saying? You can do red 5 twice here, but never mind. There's only get damage on base here, and it's just like, why would I go through all of that? Because I could pay 2 to like kill both the units, but like, I'm just gonna slam the Ghost. We'll get up Beguile, I guess. They should probably swing. Puts him in check as well, because he has the 2 attack. It actually is in check here now. He was aggressive just to stop that. Yeah, it feels bad. We'll get our big Ghost here, and we think we're gonna have it. I guess I don't resource, so I can have 2 units to play in case he has. GG. All right. Cleaned up this Enfys Yellow. Got the double K2SO ambush both games, which is quite good, but wasn't good enough. We had pretty good starts in both games. So now, I don't know, are we 8-2 or 7-2? I don't know if I updated my record between the game 1 and 2. We can figure it out. We started out as 3-2 before we went to we played after we played Alex. Then we played, this is our first best of 3, I think. Then we played 3 games before best of 3. We played, you know what? I can check the VOD actually, because we have technology for this. Not that it really matters, my little win-loss record for, you know, all this, but let's just take a quick peek. All right, it doesn't matter. All right, I'm not gonna hold up on. I think I didn't update it though. I think I'm gonna go to 8-2. So let's go ahead and requeue best of 3s and see what else. Anyone else is queuing up best of 3s already? I mean, we got tournaments starting in a couple weeks. When's the first PQs? There's some Europe PQs in March, I think, end of March in a couple weeks, and then we have US PQs the first week of April, right? I think it's the first weekend.
Hello there.
Oh, and what do we know? We got Jack Best here on Luke Data Vault. I'll play best of 3 against Lando version simple. Oh, I did. Oh, I guess I right. Actually, I think I did. I don't know. Hello. All right. All right. We will keep. So we got the green 2-drop into Masterpiece, into Ezra probably, and maybe get rid of the Queen. Yeah, probably get rid of the Queen. It seems pretty good to me. Oh, Han version simple, yeah. Play Entrenched on him, that'd be really funny. That'd be really funny to play Entrenched on him. That'd actually be really funny. If anyone doesn't know, Jack is, he's the winner of our season 1 online local for set 6 with his Poe ECL, and now he's on a different red hero pilot here. Ooh, drawing all our space interaction. That's how you win these games. Probably get rid of the Anakin here, and now we have either the 3 drops into either the 4 drops. So you can see what he does. If he just swings, if he pilots. Piloting here means that, okay, I was gonna say, well, I don't think sequencing matters too much here. So if I play my 3 drop, well, you can ping. I forgot about the ping. I'm gonna play my 3 drop first. So that way, if he plays like a 3-4, I can claim and swing into it. So he pings that. So I'm gonna XP the Masterpiece. So now actually he can still live if he plays a 3-4 here. That's why I really like Masterpiece, because even now it's pinged, so it doesn't have 4 health, but you can play Masterpiece in general games. Yes, and there's the red 5. And get give it back to 4 health immediately with the immediate XP. Wow, we are literally just drawing all our space interaction here. Now if I actually choose which space interaction do I not want. I guess I'll keep Moral Authority for the flip turn. We're trying to test that card out. We'll get rid of one of the 4 drops, I guess. Between Protect the Pod, Shatterpoint, or Ezra. Probably between one of the events. So probably the Shatterpoint. Well, no, we have no other force usage here. So I'll probably get rid of keep the Shatter. Though Protect the Pod can hit the leader units, though. Is one of our main ways to kill Luke. Is Protect the Pod plus something else. So maybe I do keep both. And because Moral Authority isn't really curving out, right? You play it on 5, but then it's like you have no 2-drop to play alongside. Maybe I don't need Defense Speed X-Wing, actually. It's more reactive. I think I'll go there. We're gonna kill the red 5, give itself the XP, see if he just... So now if he just tries to kill it with the Luke ping, if he kills the 3-2 to the base, to kill the Masterpiece with the Luke ping, then we've got the Ezra heal to rain on that parade. And that's what he's gonna try to do. So we're gonna do the Ezra heal, keep it at a Luke range, and now it's got the blue mode online as well. Ooh, so he does get to play that. Do we ever XP? Do we just claim here? We probably just claim and trade into one of those units. Because remember, Luke on the 3-2 is only a 7 health, so like we can maybe get there with Protect the Pod. I'm just gonna claim to get the XP and swing. The Masterpiece will die from whichever one it trades into, but That is A-okay. And I probably gave the XP. Oh, he's RTD2, so now I probably kill that. Or do I? Well, Moral Authority actually might just capture that 4-3 pretty easily. Oh, now we have a 2-drop to go alongside Moral Authority, which is great for this turn. Probably the Mina for the heal over the Consular. So here we're gonna kill. Yeah, probably the Overcharge Transport here. Heal 2 from our base, and then give an XP to. Does it really matter? I guess to Ezra. So he just swings the base. So I think here we will just swing the base as well. We want to react to what he does. Just pings. Do you ever use the Force here? Oh wait, why do I? Oh no, why did I keep the Mina? We have another Mina. I don't know why I didn't keep the Consular. That was a mistake, but yeah. What's up, Monk? Yeah, we're playing Jack here. Do we ever just? Might I just kill this space unit, and then whichever one he plays this next turn, we can then capture. Unless he plays 2. That's kind of a problem, actually. Let's deploy Obi. So he has to kill. Now we kill the Mina anyway, so we get to show this. Yeah. If he lukes into that, it's not gonna be 8 HP, which is kind of a problem. We can't protect the pod anymore, but I think I like the Moral Authority here in Mina. Probably on the one with the more, yeah, the less health. Maybe we do Consular over Mina. If we draw like a, oh no, we're probably playing the removal events next turn. We'll do the Consular, I guess. Well, no, I'm gonna do the Mina. I'll do the Restore over the, because we're probably using the Force and the Shatterpoint. Oh, now we could, okay, I was gonna say if we drew like a Kellerin, but now we can play the Ghost and XP the Ghost here. Now we don't need the Consular. So if he like flips and Sit does, we can just Ghost XP and brick a swing from Luke. Yeah, I'm loving Obi-Wan. So yeah, Monk saying I'm loving Obi-Wan. His games are going pretty good. I'm seeing him 8-2. I've only lost to Alex on what's it called? On Chewie Blue, which is an interesting one. Okay, so now we can't protect the pod to kill that, but see what he's got here. Okay, could have the Saboteur event, which would cook us next turn. He has to draw a card. Oh no. I fucked up. Well, I messed up. Yeah, that was just a straight up misplay. Oh. How much health did Obi-Wan have? I forgot. Now I have to claim. Damn, I misplayed that. I jinxed myself. I was saying the games are going well, and I misplayed right away. So like I said, now I have to play Anakin. I still just die. Dang, yeah, GG. I could have drawn Ghost. Oh well. GG, we'll lose a game, go to 8-3, so we're 0-1 in this series. But now we get to put in a bunch of upgrade hate, or space hate, Epic Disaster, the Awesome Forgotten, the Galens, and the Tree Remembers. We'll probably take out Yoda, probably take out Kellerin, probably take out Landos, and Typhos, like the Ground Sentinels, and keep all the rest. There's really no ground in Luke, right? So let's see, we get to sideboard a lot of cards out. We get initiative here. We drew all our space interaction, but it still wasn't enough. Like we obviously saw we misplayed there a little bit. Here you have no turn 1. We have our first game of the day with no turn one. Statistically, it's pretty likely. So we will have our first game of the day with no turn one. Dang, and no turn one. So this is unfortunate. With the defensive X-Wing at first, but yeah, first game out of 11 with no turn ones is about right? With like, it's like a 5%. What are the odds for 12 turn ones? The 3% chance to get no turn one in either hand. So I guess that's a bit low. Little pass. Okay, that's not the best turn one for him. So maybe we're fine with this defensive X-Wing. No, we don't have a, oh wait, we don't have a 4-drop. I just realized we don't have a 4-cost play because to protect the pod's vehicle is vehicle only. Oh no, okay, so we get rid of the Anakin. In case we have to just play the Maz, but do I pass? No, defensive X-Wing is not getting the Force either way. So we just swing in, we just let it swing in. Because of the oh no. Okay, this is not ideal one bit. Yeah. Well, we can protect the pod, can kill that next turn after he swings again. But double tree drop there might be just what we need to save us a little bit, but oh, it needs to keep us off the Force. No, we're very cooked here. We're very cooked. Yeah, and now turn one against a space attack is gonna be rough. It's gonna be very rough. Well, who knows? We have all these space events now. So, was he going to Ezra? No. I don't think our 2 hyperspace disasters are going to save us here. It's not coming down for a turn. Oh wait, should I keep both actually? Should I keep both? Actually, I might want both actually. I don't think I want to protect the pod at any point. I'm playing. Wait, I didn't flip last turn. Oh, I wanted the claim. I actually wanted the claim. But I did not flip, that's right. Well, if I flipped, it wouldn't have killed the bleeder anyway. But I think I want to go Lost and Forgotten into 2 hyperspace disasters into possibly a shatter point. So, we'll trade in here. We'll swing with Luke. Do you have Scintilla? Oh no. Okay. Oh no. All right. We have to claim in hyperspace disaster and hope he doesn't have another pump on ground, I guess. But that might just do it for us. But we do have the Shatterpoint plus Yoda Saber on the follow-up. I don't think we can afford the Keller in here. I think we need both disasters and the Shatter. Well, if we claim in Yoda Saber, we can't Shatter next turn though. Almost stabilized. Okay, let's see. We got the Yoda Saber, I guess. He just swings with Luke first, right? I'm wasting the numbers. Oh man, that's a tough one. So that's gonna be an 0-2 set. Yeah, we're gonna be 8-4, but that's okay. Yeah. Well, I had to use the Force for Yoda Saber. not die. Yeah. Almost got there. It wasn't for the sudden ferocity on Luke. Maybe we had a chance to stabilize there. They drew literally all the space interaction cards where we didn't have a turn 1. So that was what the difference there. Yeah, that was a little brutal, but is what it is. But let's see here. All right, GG's Jack. Our stats are still looking pretty good. Stats in Obi-Wan. What's our stats in Obi-Wan Kenobi? It's only in 18 games. We've only played him 1 time. Huh. Seems pretty low. We played Amidala 1 time as well. Maybe I have him as a 3 of. Maybe Obi-Wan. Yeah, Jack, you'll see me misplay pretty bad in game 1, and then game 2 having no turn 1 play is just rough. But shouldn't be siding at Yoda's. Probably not. Maybe you're right. He's just too good. But yeah, I think Obi-Wan is fine as a 2 of, honestly. He's not always my best turn 2 play. And Moral Oath, I'm not sure about the Moral Oath. I think Yoda Sabers felt better. Just because the 3 cost in the flip turn is harder to squeeze into your curve. But I'm gonna keep trying it out. We'll keep trying it out. We got a stream for half an hour, and here's Carlos on Lando Blue. And I just realized I need to start saying hello there as an Obi-Wan player. But yeah, that was a tough one. I never got to Yoda there, right? Or did I get to 8 at the very end there? Would Yoda actually have saved me? I think it would have, right? I got to 8 at the very end. Carlos is trying to dodge. Okay, we're gonna keep this hand. We got a 2-drop into a 3-drop into a 4-drop. Probably keep the Gungi over the Yaddle. I don't think I need the restore. I want the green unit in case I draw. And then question is, do I commit to playing Maz or Obi? And I have to choose between committing between Shatterpoint and Typho or Maz and Obi. I'm actually gonna do this because that way, I don't have that many Shatterpoints in the deck. Whereas this way, I have 2 options for turn 2, and I have 4 draws to get more options for turn 3, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do this way. Go for the Health of Gungi over the Yaddle Restore here. Seems to be a good call with this other 2/4. And now I don't need a Mina. Yeah, now Maz is really good here. And let's go ahead and clean it up. So he plays. Now we have the option of XPing or he just creates a credit token. So now I'll probably XP on the Gungi because now it goes back to 4 health. Now we have 2 4 health units. So there's just the Yaddle. Now I wish I XP'd the Maz, but we just drew a Typho. So great draw here. Now I probably don't need the Obi-Wan. That's what I'm saying about Obi-Wan's he's really good, but it feels like he's often the best Kellerin draw, right? But on turn 2, he's often not the best play you want to be doing. So here I'm gonna go ahead and slam the Typho, and now probably just start going base, like XP Maz. He has his own Sentinel Stinker. Do we get trade in both of our units there? I don't know if we do. Or do we just XP? I think we just XP Typho and just kill with Typho next turn. Is my thought. So he passes. I think I'm just going to go ahead and claim. So now this turn we've got Blue Leader Ambush, Protect the Pod, or Shatterpoint. I guess I'll keep the Shatterpoint because of the Force usage here, not really needing it at all outside of Shatterpoint. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this Qui-Gon here. Because I could attack at both my units and they both would live, but they'd also both be at 1 HP, and then they're no longer generating the Force, and yeah, he's another Qui-Gon. So now we'll probably attack in Qui-Gon. Actually, the Blue Leader now here is fine. So I think Blue Leader here is going to just clean it up pretty nicely. Yeah, it's probably GG. This board is going to be too crazy. Even if he has a... Well, I guess I do need to think about Good old Bo-Katan, right? So could have Bo-Katan next turn. So we do have to think about that. It's like we're not going to attack in with Maz into Yaddle because of Bo-Katan. And then, ooh, do we keep the Maz? Maybe, instead of the second Anakin. I actually don't have anything that died yet. So Anakin's not even online. So yeah, of course keep the Maz. We could do Maz plus Shatter next turn instead of the Caloran possibly. We'll see what he's got here. If he has, I think I trade in one of my blue leader, my blue leader here. Or do I just go base? If I go 5 to base here. Any Bo-Katans, then I actually think I go Typho into Yaddle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play it more conservatively here. We got the late game gas and the Caloran into Anakin to Caloran. We got the Shatter for this turn to kill the Bo-Katan. So we got only 2 kills on Bo, and then he says jam to get rid of the Shatter. Okay, that's pretty good. Now do we can still play Bo-Katan? Do we trade in the blue leader to Lando now? Yeah, because it's online to kill with the Anakin. So then we trade it in. If he has the Bo-Katan here now, it doesn't feel as bad. Because the XP won't save Lando, won't get Lando out of the Anakin range. So I think we navigated this just fine. But I will say it was probably smarter to him to do the jam first, because then I could otherwise I just shatter the bow, and that feels pretty bad. Because now we don't have a way to kill the bow right away. We just Anakin and deal with bow next turn. I mean, bow is like good, but I feel like I still have answers to bow. And now we've got another Anakin. Could play the Ezra and Maz this turn, but I probably playing just the Kelleran. Or the Maz to like win the game. Well, we got 19, 6, 6, 10, 13, 20. There's only 6 off. I think I probably should just go face here. He can't play Lando unit, right? So I think we just go face. Ooh, Rex is annoying, but we just, I guess we just Kelleran into Cinta. Yeah, I mean, we can't XP Cinta. Problem is, if we can't attack in both these units, because he starts giving the XP to Captain Rex, so we're not going to do that. It's a little bit annoying. So now we can do Maz plus Lando, which is pretty nice, because Maz will help us trade with the Kelleran now into something. Or we just go for lethal. We probably can still just go for lethal. Because what does Rex? What does he do here? I never even think about what he could be doing. But oh, there's the Mando we talked about. I mentioned earlier. That's really good. So he got his late game curve. Whether it's enough here is another question. Because we got the so I think, do we ever? Huh, what do we do here? Do we just go Anakin to base? Or do we free our Kelleran? I think we free the Kelleran. Or do we kill the Bo-Katan with the Maz into... No, that seems bad. I think we trade Anakin into the Mando and get our Kelleran back. That's my thinking. And that Mando has to die too if it's a swing again and kill and capture again. Now I might just turn the corner, so I guess we just drop the Lando now. This is a bit spooky, actually. Right? Because then... This is a bit spooky, right? Because now if I claim and swing, I think swing. Okay, claiming is for sure out, right? We probably just Maz into Gungi into there, but then that means 2 things die and he has 2 XP and he has 9 health. We used to respect my lethal though. I have lethal with these 2 on board, so I think I have to do that. Or I attack in both units. It's like the same result. No, not the same result. Oh wait, he sees the defeat immediately. Oh. I have to attack in first. And then, doesn't really matter. If you save the Maz, I guess. Because then it's got 9 health, 7. So if XP Caloran, yeah, Maz with either of them can kill, or with Maz with Caloran can kill, or else I can just go lethal. I don't know, folks. That was a tough one. Oh man, this is a tough one. I thought I had it in the bag. I was feeling very good, right, when I had a full board, but then Bo-Katan into Rex into Mando unit is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think we have the hand though. If we just go Maz into Keller, I think we go for lethal here. And what could he have? I'm just gonna go for lethal. He's probably got an answer because he didn't trade in. But Maz can make Anakin any of these 2 swing lethal. Oh wait, no, the Mando. Not another Mando. Damn. That's gonna do it then. Yeah. Drew all his top end, but I think now we have to claim and hope we get Yoda, which we still want to do it. I probably misplayed that, honestly. I don't know. I guess I should have played it safe. I should have played it safe and just killed Bo-Katan. Yep. So that's what I get for trying to be aggressive. Never learned. Yeah, always play defensively. Oh, now we're 0-1 in this series. 0-5, 8-5. Geez, now we have to bring in our Bo-Katans and probably Galen, turn off credits. And then, oh yeah, what's up, Sam? Probably take out the defensively X-Wings. Not probably, those are definitely coming out. And then, do I want Lost and Forgotten? I kind of do. He's got big stuff I need to remove. Well, I got so much other removal though. That's the thing. I just didn't see it, didn't have it. I put in 2 4-drops. Maybe I take out a 4-drop. I take out a Typho. Maybe take out a Lando or a Ghost. Maybe a Ghost. He doesn't go much space, right? We'll stick with this. It's a little more top end and the Galens. So why did I do Maz with Keller in there to make him have 3 into heaven check? Yeah, I probably should have. You're right. I was not thinking about Mando there, so that probably was just a mistake. But webcam stream on Discord. I was saying I think webcam stream on Discord. I probably could do that. I have a tripod. I probably could do that sometime. Not today, but definitely let's do it soon. I'd be down to do it. We'll probably be streaming for maybe finish this set, I guess. This is game 2. So I'll take initiative. And then oof, this is where it's tough. When you have a 2-drop but no 3-drop and you have a 4, do I keep this hand or do I mulligan? I think we keep it. I think it's just not having a turn 1 to be so bad. And at least having a 2-drop on 2 is better. I think we have to get rid of a Bo-Katan. It's just way too early. So hopefully we draw into a 3-drop here. I'll play the Gungi. Doesn't really matter. I'll play the Gungi. If we draw like a Speen's Masterpiece there, I want a green unit. We don't get a 3-drop, but we get Mina and Yaddle. I'll probably go with the Yaddle this turn. Yeah, I do like pretty cards. You know, I just earlier today I opened up the Carbonite box and stream. I also opened up a Galen promo I bought, a TCG player. So yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but do I even just swing in? Yeah, I'll swing. Actually, there's probably no reason to XP there. Probably just go to base. I don't know. Doesn't really matter too much. Plays an Ezra. We just have a Yaddle. That is a Rebel. Probably XP the Yaddle. I don't know. Okay, Moral Off is interesting here. Probably not now. Do I resource the Galen and plot it out next turn, or do I plot onto the Galen? I'm probably playing Ezra this turn. This could be our next turn play. So maybe I do put the Galen down, and I always could plot it out next turn if I want to. And if there's something I don't want to Moral Off, is my thought. Let's do this. If he kills it with Ezra, that's fine. Do get the restore here. So now we get to use Ezra. He's got okay. Ooh, do we just claim here now and just kill the Chuchi with Ezra? No, because you'd be able to kill it with his Ezra, so I think I do XP. Or do I attack Gungi into Ezra? No, I probably